camera now. This is the overlay that we have.
Oh boy.
Overlay looks good.
It does.
Yeah.
Look at that overlay.
it does look
So,
good.
yes, I
It
was
does
going to
look
thank
really
you,
good.
Scotty.
Ooh,
So, big
did
special
that?
shout out and thank you to Scotty for being our art designer, making the overlays. Not only this one, you guys, but we also have a D&D like battle map version. Let me show you real quick. Let me put a little teaser on. Ooh,
Oh,
woo,
let's-
woo, woo,
Oh,
woo.
I
very,
have to look at that.
very professional, very fancy.
Very professionally done.
Oh, look
yes.
at that. Oh, that was
Whoa,
quick.
whoa.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to refresh.
You guys look good though. All of you guys, your smiling faces. Hello, players.
No, you, Sky.
No. You look better than I do.
So yeah, Skwobs, your people came in. Welcome all Skwobs' people. You got anything to say to your folks, Skwobsy?
They're just making fun of the fact that I do a terrible Scottish accent. It's nice to hear a real one for once. So, hi everyone. Welcome in. Oh, and apparently I look stinky. There's another one.
So funny. As an American, I'm always like, man, Skwobs has a really good Scottish accent.
It's a lot better than
No.
mine.
No.
Oh man.
It's better than I could ever do. I'm gonna be honest.
It's a paltry imitation, but I do try my best.
Oh man.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, so Boogie,
Yeah.
so for those who don't know, Boogie in chat, she is Scottish as well. And the Scottish Geek, who's
Yeah.
at the bottom of the overlay, Tera. Hello, Scotty. Yeah, so they're real. How do you feel about Skwobs' Scottish accent, Scotty?
I haven't heard it. I think I need a sampler.
No, I was afraid of this. No,
I won't put you on the
I
spot.
can't do it
Okay,
live.
I
Please. Don't put me on the spot. I'm glad I'm not playing a character with a Scottish accent. Jesus Christ, it'd be awful. It'd be so bad.
Puppy Doll says
I
yes.
couldn't keep it up for long.
I'm glad I also am not.
Oh, man.
It's one thing doing it on my own stream, but then doing it on another person's stream is just another level of pressure. I can't. I'm sorry.
Your face is turning red.
Actually, barely,
I know.
No.
barely dancer. I'm gonna make a point redeem in this channel to force Skwobs to do a Scottish accent. You don't have to do it in his channel.
Oh, that's cruel. That's cruel, Sky.
How
Sky.
dare you?
Yeah.
Sky, I was gonna say, where's the D&D channel point redeems? Oh, I'm seeing.
where are those?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me.
Uh-huh.
We'll get to that. There will
Oh?
be some D&D
Oh.
channel point redeems, but
Wait.
that will come after
You're
session
serious?
1. We just have to get through session
Boo,
1.
Hess, boo.
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 I'm
Boo,
sorry.
I want to get Wild Magic searched.
Well,
God.
they'd be different. Okay, I'm not just gonna copy paste Scotty's. You know, we're gonna be a little unique here.
You'll never hear the end of it if you do.
For real. I already copy enough from you.
Oh my
You
god.
copy me.
So, well, welcome in everybody for session 1. What we're gonna do firstly is, your names and class are by your picture, but not who you are as a person. So once again, I'm gonna put the cast in the chat, and we will go actually upper left. I'll just call you guys out, and what you'll do as the players, you will introduce yourself as a person, who you're playing as, maybe a little bit what they look like, and yeah, what else? That's pretty much the main stuff. Yeah,
Pretty much
just
it.
introduce your character. So we'll start off with Amaris.
So, I am Plum. I will be playing Amaris. They them pronouns for me, she, her for Amaris. So let's see. You said a little bit about me and then a little bit about the character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. A little bit about me. I am a big D&D nerd. I am going to school to be a librarian. I love horror. I love anime and manga. Yeah. About Amaris. So she is a drow ranger. She is probably like 5'4", 5'5". She's kind of on the short side. Thinner. She's got gray eyes, and she's wearing a lot of black. And she's got kind of a like a loner vibe.
Ooh, yep. Okay. We'll dump it. We'll dive into everybody's stories soon enough. Okay, good introduction. Thank you. Next up, we have Thorn, the Barbarian.
All right. Hello, I am Sieg, and I will be playing as Thorn the Barbarian, who is a long-toothed shifter. So a bit about myself before I keep going. Let's see. I am like, is that okay that I just go into that, Sky?
Yep.
All right. So I've only been streaming on here for about a year, and I'm a fellow wider to I think most like
Mhm.
some of us here, like Scotty, Marbles, and Sky, right?
Yeah, I'm a wider now too.
Yeah. But anyways, so for those who don't know what a shifter is, I'm just gonna give a quick rundown. A shifter is basically something like a descendant of a werewolf or something like that, like a wereboar or something like that even. I'm specifically a descendant of a werewolf, and now you don't get like the wolf-like attributes or anything. You just get like a bit more primal aspects, like a bit more sharper teeth or something.
Yeah, I kind of think of more.
And
It's kind of like a Wolverine almost, right?
yeah, exactly, like Wolverine or Sabretooth-esque type look. Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's a bit tall. He's a 6'2" type character, taller than me. And he's kind of it takes a bit for him to trust, I think, after some of the events, but we'll get into that eventually.
Yes, there we go. There's a rough sketch. Some of this is AI art generated, and some players drew their own characters. You guys, ooh! I did show yours, Amaris. Whoops! So I did show your character. There's Siegs. Okay, next up we have one of the best Scottish impersonators I've ever seen. Skwobs playing Leland. Take it away, Skwobs.
Hi, everybody. I am definitely not one of the best Scottish impersonators out there, so do not put those words in your mouth. I am a variety streamer from Wales, actually, not England, like some of you may think from this accent, because I don't sound Welsh at all. But I currently live in Manchester, so I do currently live in England. I have been streaming on Twitch for the last 4 years, but like I told some of my party members only a few moments ago, I've actually been on Twitch for the last 15 years. I'm an old man. I've been on here a while. I've seen a lot of shit, you know, I see a lot of shit. Today I'll be playing Leland Everpreen, who is a Sable Luma Warlock. He is, let's just say, like a little nefarious. He has his own goals in mind, but he will play well with others if it works to his advantage for the time being. He is about 3'3", so a little shorter than, let's say, Thorn is, but he makes up for that with the moxie that he's got. He's got kind of like your standard Luma plumage, kind of like a pigeon-like dark blue-gray with some I can't remember the term, iridescent coloring around his neck area, and a coif behind his head, which I kind of copied in the illustration from like fancy pigeons. I don't know if anyone's seen a fancy pigeon before, but they have like a divorced mum look about them, and that's what he's got going on. And yeah, I'm very excited to play him. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I think you did phenomenal on your artwork. I did not know you were so talented. Not to like sound like a dick, but yeah, I didn't know you were so talented at drawing. Rather, I knew you were talented in other aspects, but drawing too.
No,
Come on, leave some talent for the rest of us.
That's very kind of you to say. I was a little nervous getting back into illustration again, but yeah, it turned out well. Thank you.
Yeah. It was sick. And then so guys, just so you guys know, this might look good, but this isn't even the full thing. He did like a whole like a setting, like a background with it too, with a bunch of lights. It's good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks.
Skwobs. Okay, next up we have Revick, the Gunslinger, played by Marbles.
Hi. I'm StrayMarble. Some of you have seen me around the communities. I am a streamer as well. Been streaming for a couple of years now. Huge D&D enthusiast. Recently back to streaming because I was able to dig a trench to get myself some better internet. Yeah, so I'll be playing Revick, the half-orc gunslinger. And I'm excited to play a gunslinger in a fantasy world and see how that turns out and how that plays out. Sky was nice enough to let me lean into the chaos. So yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
about
pretty
myself,
wild.
I'm just yeah, it will be. I'm a character creator and a D&D writer and a story writer, and I just do a bunch of fun projects on the side. So that's kind of what I do. So I'm happy to be here.
Yep, and you are also featured as the main antagonist in Vampires of Transylvania as Vlad.
I forgot to mention that. Yes, I am.
Dracula.
Ooh.
Dracula.
himself.
That's cool.
The Dracula.
Yeah, he's,
Dracula.
he's
Tepe.
our
Really
Dracula.
cool, yeah.
Our Dracula. And he is very attractive Dracula at that. And last but not least, the young lass who's show off that big tea mug that you got, Katie, because it's beautiful.
It's like
it's bigger than your head, just about. we
I
have
love tea.
we have the Scottish Geek, of course. Take it away,
No.
Scotty. What you doing? Doing?
So yeah, most of you know me. I'm Katie or Scotty, whatever you want to call me. Scottish variety streamer, full-time partner, and YouTube partner as well. And I've only been playing D&D for about 5 years now, but I have completely fell in love with it. I'm in a couple of games. This is actually my third game I'm in, and I am running a game as a DM with SkyWyvern and the guys, which is a lot of fun. For my character, I knew that I wanted to play a martial character, but none of the martial classes really kind of like fit what I was looking for, because Tera is a Scottish Goliath, stone Goliath from way, way, way up north. So Sky and I actually one night I should say, sat and brainstormed an entire class. So Tera is a bare knuckle brawler, stone Goliath. She has pale grey skin. She has some very crudely tattooed arms. They look as if they've been put in with stone as well. Long dark hair that's in a kind of Celtic style, so it's all big thick pleats, beads, and kind of like wee bits of trinkets and animal bones. And she might actually be the tallest. So what, being a Goliath, she's like 6'6", and she's wearing no armor. Doesn't really carry weapons. However, she is wearing a large, thick woolen tartan. Kind of like kilt and sash, which is in the tartan of her family, the Abernathys. Big mummy brawler. She's got mummy vibes. She does have mummy vibes.
Yes, her main spell, her cantrip is punch. Yep. So
That's right, yeah.
you guys will see what the bear. So just for pretense, Scotty and I have never ever like homebrewed a class before. So this is like our first. It's kind of like a Frankenstein of some other stuff that we saw online, and I kind of added some stuff for like the later levels. So we'll see how it turns out. Essentially, this is a play test though, and there will probably be a lot of edits made either.
Yeah,
to
they'll
nerf
be
or buff.
tweaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so Tera, I actually have not considered that for the encounters and the challenge ratings and stuff yet. So we're gonna see how today goes and just take it session by session. So we'll see if Scotty will, break everything or lead everyone to their doom. We'll see.
Hey,
Fine.
hey, that's the best way to test.
Homebrew ever.
Oh no, Scotty, please don't one-shot all of the encounters, please.
No,
These are terrible.
Well,
please.
I gave her like some abilities at like level 2, and she's like, I thought we were gonna do this like level 3. I'm like, nah, I think you should get a little bit of something at level 2. And she's like,
Yeah.
okay, if you say so. So I'm like, oh,
Okay.
Nice.
yeah. Oh, man.
Fantastic.
So
That's fair.
that is everyone's characters and how you all meet up together. So you all have your own. You guys are all wandering. Some of you are out there just to survive. Some of you have escaped places. Some of you are looking for things or people. You all have your own goals in mind as an adventurer. Why you set off and why you left your homes, your communities, wherever you may be. And you all stumble upon this little town called Hope, Town of Hope. And there's some jobs available, whether it be slaying some local monsters or helping deliver some letters. And you all are drawn there because there's a lot of jobs available. And for the rest of your journeys, you need a little bit of cash. You need a little bit of capital, okay? And sure enough, you all get hired for a job as like a rookie status. And you all got a rookie's contract, which I will show to you guys again. It's going to pop up on Roll20 now. But and then for the rest of people on Roll20, it's kind of a little low. But I'll read this out. Get a little rookie's contract, and it reads, a job you and your party receive from the contractor. It says, rookies, I hope you can handle this one. Tomorrow at sundown, cart full of goods leaving the trades grounds with discarded and busted riches. Help yourselves to whatever you like, as long as I get a 50-50 cut. Lay low for 2 nights, then come see me for the next job. M. So
Interesting.
very interesting. So you all get that, and you all have met each other. Your characters have grouped up and met because now you guys are now going to like prepare to raid the card that's going to be leaving the trades grounds today at sundown. You have a few hours left. So yeah, you all look around. You're kind of like across the trades grounds now. That's where you met up, so you can scope out the joint. Trades ground being a place where there's a lot of like shops and carts, a lot of food stalls, and yeah, there's a lot of wares being sold. And at sundown, supposedly, a cart of discarded goods and busted things, like almost like a garbage cart of some goods, is going to be leaving soon in a few hours. So you all stand around and have met. What would you all like to do to prepare for this?
That's a very good question. I'm gonna look at my character sheet one second.
So I want to ask y'all, is this your first time doing a heist like this?
Well, I can't say I'm that familiar with doing heists, but I've surely taken from others before. How different can it be?
I like your attitude.
I've never done a
Yes.
heist, but I can certainly handle my own and be an asset.
This is my first heist personally, but I am no stranger to fighting when needed if we must.
Gonna lie. Leland, you fucking freak me out, man. I've never seen a whatever the hell you are before.
I too have not.
Sorry, I can't quite hear you from up there. You mind coming down to my level, please, Goliath?
Oh, I nae bother, wee man. And I'm gonna squat right next to him. Is this better?
Oh god, getting spittle in my face. Okay, maybe back up a step.
Ugh, bloody hell. You better watch or I'll fucking hoof you across this field, wee man.
Is this the kind of people you're hiring for this heist? I thought we were meant to work as a unit. And if you must know, I am a loomer.
Bless you. And I'll walk away.
Actually, Revick, Thorn, Amaris, and Tera, you all can roll nature checks. Actually, first roll of the
Nature,
game.
okay.
Ooh.
Let's go. Oh, damn it. Yeah, nope, I don't know what he is. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, so I can share you guys the rolls.
Mhm.
So Sieg, and actually there might be a if you guys want to roll in character next to the send button, you can toggle and you can change to like your username or like your character name, which is very
Oh
cool.
yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I
Thank
think it'll be easier for
you.
people, and because yeah, I have the
Yeah,
rolls
there
up,
we go.
so chat should be able to see the rolls when we're on the screen. So Sieg 6,
Yeah, there
Scotty
you go.
12, Mars 9. Okay, Marble and Scotty, or rather Revick and Tera. See, it's for me. Let's be honest.
It begins.
So I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tera and Revick, you guys, it's tough to play. Yes, saying that he's a Luma, it makes sense. And you guys think back, and off in some distant lands that you are unfamiliar with, there are like nations and peoples of almost like forest-dwelling critter humanoids. You know, like there's some like beaver people and like owl people, and it's quite rare to see them. So this Luma seems to be some type of bird type, like forest creature humanoid. So that's what you get from that. So, yeah. Tera, yeah. So, but Tera, I don't know if you care about that.
No, Tera does not.
I'm just gonna look down at him and just say, this just looks like a pigeon that I would just eat, roast over a fire.
Oh dear.
I'd say Leland shoots a look over at Thorn and just says,
It's not about the size, biggin.
Psst. That doesn't matter. For I could probably crush your neck if I needed to.
All right. Let's calm down now. And Revick kind of steps in. He's like a bit of an older gentleman too, so almost like this fatherly like step in, like, let's take a moment. All right, we're here to work together, right? We all took the same contract, so let's all behave and get our money. Now, we need some stuff for this, right? Possibly gonna have to fight, hurt someone. We can try not to, whatever you all fancy. Personally, I got this, and I kind of like pull my jacket aside, and you see the hilt of a not the hilt, but like the handle of a pistol, which is a device you might even probably never seen before. So if you know what that means or not.
Let's make a roll for it.
Yeah, make it interesting.
I love it.
Yes. All of you guys can roll general intelligence or history check if you guys are proficient in it, or otherwise it'll be general intelligence. And for those that are newer to Roll20, you can actually click on the letters intelligence on the left side of your stat block, and it'll do the general. Yep, exactly. Perfect. Okay. So, Thorn. This seems to be a weapon that it is unfamiliar to you, but you can tell that it seems to be quite advanced, and it uses a lot of instead of a big weapon, like what does Thorn wield, for example?
Thorn wields a trident.
Ooh, okay, so
He has that basically.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just saying he kind of like has it hefted on his in his hand right now, like stabbed into the ground.
Yeah. So instead of big, long, stabby, this seems to be. It looks kind of almost like a crossbow, like a hand crossbow, but yeah, it seems to be a lot more advanced than that. But that's what you can wager. The rest of you, yeah, this is a really unfamiliar piece of technology or equipment.
Here, Rick. Here's the shot of that thing, will you?
Sorry, what was that? Say again. Had a hard time hearing you.
Give us a shot of that thing, will you?
Yes, please do.
Gonna be straight with y'all. Probably shouldn't do it right here in the middle of town. Not if we want to keep a lower profile about what we're about to do. But you'll hear it. You'll know.
You're no fun.
I second that.
Also, this contract that we all got. Does anyone know who M is? I'm
I
not
was going
really
to ask
into,
you.
Mysterious names and all that.
It's usually
Never heard of
used to hide an identity by just putting down your name. That's M, as far as I'm aware. But I have no idea.
Many of us
I
know
think-
how to contact him or her. I don't even know.
I don't
The
know.
letter says in 2 days we'll have to meet up, but I don't exactly know where that's gonna be.
Yeah, so as far as you guys know, it is as mysterious and confusing as it is right now, like for you players. So, yeah, you got a job for M. Yeah, meeting in 2 days. You assume, okay, whatever goods are, maybe if you take the whole cart even, or whatever goods you get, you can, just as long as you split 50-50, you're going to meet him in 2 days. So, but, yeah, you do have the meeting place, which is at a near a stable.
Okay.
So that's where we have to meet M, like later on, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we are aware of the meeting place then.
Yeah, in 2 days.
So here's the thing, guys, right? I don't really, trust people that just hand me random pieces of paper and say read this and, go and rob this cart, which I've never robbed a cart before. I know some of you guys have. But I don't know whether this M person's setting us up for a fall, as in we go rob the cart and then we get caught, we get in trouble, M, whoever the hell they are, comes and takes everything. I don't know if I'm down for this, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat.
Agreed.
It's
Agreed.
untrustworthy at best.
Mm-hmm. Sus,
I
as
have-
we would say up north.
Hmm.
Mm, I
If
have.
we go through with it, it just means we have to be careful.
Mhm. I personally have trust issues. So personally, I'm willing to wager that perhaps this could be a trap. But you never know. So let's just be ready.
That said, if it comes to that, I have no intention of going down for what seems like a pathetic run-of-the-mill cart anyway. So, if things do end up going south, and this is some kind of trap that's been laid by this M person, don't count on me to bust you out.
Who said I'd
Believe me,
need
we
you,
won't need it.
pigeon?
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, how about you guys? Let us know how it goes. I'm gonna go and find a pub, I think.
Now, hold on a minute. I think we'll be better in numbers to get this completed.
Aye, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you don't need number 5.
Right, but my hand's got 5 fingers, and 5 is a better number than 4.
Mm,
Tera's looking at her fingers and she's like, 1, 2.
agreed.
I've got quite a few feathers. I don't know. Maybe we need at least 20 people.
Mm,
I like the way you think.
Okay,
Sky,
I'll tell you what. How about I just like hang around and see what's gonna happen, and if you need me, I'll pop in and help.
So
Perfect.
basically, what you're saying is you forfeit your share if this does go successfully.
Aye, pretty much, wee man, because all I need's these, and I just pull up my fists.
Oh, well, that's fine then. 4 of us will do.
fine. Suit yourself. I say with just a like a weird like snarl that just doesn't look like it would come from a human type of look. That's me. And you notice
Tera-
like my eyes just kind of changed a bit yellow actually as well, peculiarly from their normal blue.
Tera just looks over to you, Thorn, and kind of like imitates you. She's like, suit yourself.
You just hear like a grunt from me, and I just turn away to the others, and I'm just like, so then, where the fuck do we get going?
Well, we should probably get some kind of supplies, right? I mean, do any of us know how to heal?
Mm,
Have healing potions?
all I have is a damnable trident and a shield.
Yeah. So, marketplace?
I
Hey,
suppose so.
nice.
I'm open to it, but my coin purse is a little light, but we can try.
Mm.
I have
It's
no
not
gold on
Good
me.
point. Well,
What was that, Amaris?
window shopping is a thing. Oh, sorry. I was just saying we can always window shop.
Yeah. So you guys know, yeah, as far as like the point that M suggested, leaving the trades grounds. The trades grounds themselves are the place to go for purchasing for supplies or treasures or window shopping, whatever it may be. So you could go and scope out the joint early as well if you want to get in there.
That I was gonna say while we were like going around the marketplace, like if I can just kind of take note of my surroundings and get a good layout of where we might set up to ambush or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and an escape route as well would probably be good as well. Somewhere to lay
Agreed.
low.
Agreed.
Now you're thinking with skullduggery. I like it.
Skulldugger.
It's always best to keep your options open rather than closed.
So this cart that's coming through,
Mhm.
I take it this cart belongs to someone and is potentially, going to be guarded or something. It's not just going to be left there by itself.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, yeah, you have to look around at least. But that's a good question.
Okay, so
That's a
yeah,
good
we can go and
question.
check it out then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. So once you guys enter the trade grounds, the first thing that you notice is just the smell. It smells like a lot of good fried foods, and there's also a lot of like smell of like fermentation, like a lot of ales being sold, kind of like a lot of little pop-up craft breweries. in the midst of all the food stalls. You also see a lot of stalls that are selling jewelry, a lot of antique. It seems to be like the trades grounds. A lot of art pieces and antique furniture seems to be the main part of trade, aside from all of the food stands and the breweries. So, like most of the value, you all can take. So what we'll do is I'm gonna go by each player, and I will ask you what you are planning, if at all, or if you want to do nothing, that's fine too. What you're planning on doing inside the trades grounds, like what task or job do you want to do to prepare? Okay, so we'll just do the same order here. So Amaris, what are you planning on doing?
Yeah, so Amaris is going to again just kind of like stake out the area, look for, like we said, like any escape routes, any like good places to hide and wait for like an ambush of any kind if we need to.
Okay.
Kind of like get an idea of like how many people are guarding it. And da 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 da. She's definitely doing like a recon mission or of sorts. And then at some point would probably try to like go and see if there is anywhere that has like health potions or anything, and if so, how expensive they are, just to get a gander.
Okay. There is okay, roll perception check then, as you're kind of getting an idea of your surroundings. Yes, Revick.
I do want to hop in because that's exactly what I want to do as well. So
Okay.
I can join Amaris in that.
You can make a perception check or give someone advantage. Up to you.
I'd say give Amaris advantage.
Okay.
Key.
Okay, so Amaris, you can roll perception advantage. Nice.
Thank
so
you
that's
for that
cool.
advantage.
Cool. So yeah, for general
Nice
scoping
one,
of the
Marble.
surroundings with Revick. So also for for folks that are newer to Roll20, whenever you roll, so Skwobs, I don't know if you have the toggle advantage on.
I turned that off because you mentioned that during our little talk beforehand.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Switch
Yes.
that off.
So we might have the setting then where you can either roll at normal or click it so you can roll at advantage and at will maybe. If not, that's
Yeah,
fine too.
yeah, I've
Okay.
got those three options: advantage,
Perfect.
normal, and disadvantage.
Awesome. Yes.
Mhm,
So okay, cool. Cool. And okay, Amaris with a 17 and Revick. Revick, how do you plan on? How does Revick approach kind of looking around and helping Amaris perceive the
So
surroundings?
my background is in this kind of work. Revick is very used to doing these things over the last couple of years now. So I kind of have an instinct of like looking around for like just exactly what she was talking about. Trying to find ambush points, trying to make sure I know where my target is, how many guards are on that target, which way might it start to go when it starts to leave the trade grounds, what are our choke points, what's our escape gonna be once we actually get this thing, how are we getting this loot out of there.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like using my past knowledge of like what to look for to maybe help direct Amaris and where she's looking and how she's trying to plan.
Perfect. Okay.
Good idea.
I like it.
Mhm.
So you two do find after a little bit, you guys hear some things that call out like, oh, the cart, or like, oh, okay, we'll put that on the cart later. And it seems like everybody in the trades grounds knows about the cart, what it may be. And Amaris, when you are talking, you and Revick, you both catch the eye of like this busted it almost it's like a silver box that kind of opens up with hinges. It looks quite valuable, like very well smelted or cast. Very intricate details. But there's kind of a crack on the side. And someone was very displeased with it. And they said, okay, we'll pass it, put it on the cart. It's almost like like a return type thing, like Walmart. Yeah, what's it, the help desk? I don't know. So yeah, people are putting like busted goods or things that they're refunding on this cart. And so you hear about it, and you do. There is a quite large cart, and you see on the back of it, it's pretty big. Like, you could put probably 4, 5, 6 people in the back of it. There's some goods being stowed in there once in a while. You see 2 turtles standing around guarding it. Turtles being like the turtle type human folks, for those that don't know. And yeah, they're wielding some spears. So they're just kind of standing and talking casually, though. But it sounds like...
Can we see how many turtles are guarding it, or is it just
right
like
now they saw 2. Yeah. At the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. And for potions, you do see someone selling some potions. They have a limited supply. They have 2 of them. And they're 50 a piece. 50 gold.
Bit rich for my blood. Thanks, though.
Yeah. Well, she looks at you, and Amaris, you are drow. So how do you usually walk around when you're in public places?
So I mean, she doesn't necessarily like try to hide that she is drow. She's spent like her entire life pretty much in the Underdark, so
Okay.
she does like try to keep like a low profile, but that's just kind of like how she has lived for a long time. So it's not necessarily that she's like trying to hide that she's a drow, but she's like trying to not draw attention at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So she looks at you and says, okay, well, I do have 1 dose of healing potion you can want. I was going to put it on the cart later, but it'll heal you, but there might be I don't think it's clarified enough, and there might be a minor side effect. Don't know what it will be, though. You can have that for free if you want.
Tell you what, I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay. You get 1 cloudy healing potion for free amongst the 2 of you. Revick. So we'll stop there. We'll move over to, I guess, Thorn will be next in line. Or what would Thorn like to do?
Well, Thorn is honestly he sees that they've already started the scope, so we scope out the area. So I believe Thorn would likely just go into like a bit of a darker area and to just make sure he's not really seen and as much, and
Okay.
or at least like out of view, and just watch everyone that's around him, just like because he's a bit like he just doesn't trust people all that much anymore. So he's basically just looking for suspicious people who might be out to go for anyone that he is in this little group.
Okay. Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Stealth, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm glad I got a 2 on that. So, it's 20, dirty 20.
Well, nice, very good roll, Thorn. Yeah, you are find a really good position where you are out of view, kind of in the middle of these 2 food stalls. There's kind of like a little alleyway that they make between the 2 of it, and it's just kind of like very dead. And like there's some boxes. That's where they used to like store their stuff that they're using. But they're set for the day, and you're able to just kind of sit in there, and you get a good view of the rest of your party members as well. So you, during this preparation time, you have the knowledge of where everyone's at, and you're out of view. So, okay,
Gotcha.
cool. Leland.
I think Leland in this scenario would see that those 2 over there are scoping out the general trades ground area and seeing what's going on. I think with his deceptive nature, he'd want to kind of fish for information in the trades ground about the cart itself, where it's going, how many guards there'll be, that kind of thing, by claiming that he's some kind of merchant in the area that's trying to get more information on the haulage of the cart.
Okay.
So maybe speak to people at the stalls see if they know anything, or maybe even speak to the guards themselves if he can get into a conversation with them. And he's playing like his whole thing is that because he's so small and cute and unassuming looking, he plays on that when he's like, I'm just a little guy. I'm not doing anything naughty. Like
so you see the guards and you're like, okay, I can go and take a look. All right, talk to them. Before that, a strong arm or a strong hand grips your little like bird shoulder, And you look around and you see like a very elderly woman squinting down at you. And she says,
Okay.
Hey there, Sonny. You're looking awfully suspicious. What are you up to? Do you need help with something?
and you can roll a deception check.
Okay.
So what do
Sounds
you say
good.
to her?
Well, first I'd say the mask slips for just a moment because he's been like playing on the cuteness, and he's like, "I old crone, that's my wing. You're pulling on my wing." Like, and then he like
Sorry.
quickly tries to like collect himself and be like, "Oh, sorry. I mean, please put me down. That's hurting a little bit."
Sorry, and she'll release and say, sorry. You're just suspicious, young man. Are you a merchant, perhaps? Or what business do you have here?
Well, if you let me explain myself, I have simply come to this village looking to see what kind of refunded goods would be available, because I'm someone who buys pawned goods for a living, you see. And I heard there was a cart being rolled into town that contained a lot of goods that people didn't want anymore, so I was wondering if I could buy them at a lowered price. So I was just hoping to get more information about that.
Okay. Yeah, roll a deception check. Let's see how you do.
Okay. And because of my racial trait, I should be able to get an advantage on deception.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I think so. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can actually copy,
I'll
or if you
explain
click
it.
on the speech bubble, that will show chat the ability that you're using. Hard to read. Yes.
I think I've just done that. Yeah.
Yes. So as part of the Luma traits, you get advantage on deception checks against creatures that are not Luma. She is not a Luma. She seems to be an elderly human.
She doesn't have a beak. She doesn't have a care. No wings. I think we can say that for sure.
And this is going to be my first roll of the night. I'm going to use my metal dice. 1 second. I forgot to grab.
Ooh, exciting.
I need to see these if you could show them to a screen. Like,
It's
they
right
look
next to
pretty
you.
True. I want to get a look at these.
Okay. Let's see how Granny does.
And do you want to roll first, or like how do you want to do this?
Just roll for it. You know,
Roll
let you
off?
know.
Just both roll? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just go.
Good
Just in this
luck.
moment.
You got this. I love this.
Ooh.
Damn.
A 24. So she looks at you and she squints even harder. She kind of like brushes her
And he's doing
hand
like a
on
puppy dog
herself.
face. He's like,
Bird puppy dog face.
I'm
yeah,
so
exactly,
sorry.
a pigeon dog.
You should have just said that earlier. Of course. Well, as you know,
It makes my throat dry.
well, as you know, because you're a merchant, the carts take all of the refunded and returned goods, and they take it to the next town over at the city center, and that's where they are redistributed, and the town officials take over from there. So this is just but everyone gets a small cut, as part of exchanging for the for the cart. But yes, as you know,
As I know, because I know it all, yeah.
right, the cart will make one last round before sunset, when everyone packs up for the day, and then it starts leaving at sunset, of course. So yes, I would assume
Of
if you are
course.
looking to purchase, you'd have to go to the town officials in the next town over. I'm sorry, dearie. And she'll rub the top of your head a little bit.
He's like really like clenching his. Do pigeons have jaws? He's clenching
don't
his
know.
beak while this is happening. Just
I
like
guess
angrily,
he
but
kinda
he's like stifling it, and he's like, yes, of course, I do know that. But I thought I may ask you, what kind of route would it go on? Because the last thing I'd want to hear is that these goods had been stolen by, say, brigands. Hopefully it's on a safe route to this city over.
Of course. Well, it's escorted by the guards that you were about to talk to, and yeah. Well, obviously it leads out the westerly entrance from the west, and it heads straight north. So yes,
Okay.
the town north of here is yes, it's about a day's travel.
Okay, that's wonderful to hear. Well, it looks like a very well-prepared group of guards. I'm sure they'll do a fantastic job. I guess tomorrow I'll head over to the town and do my business there. Thank you.
Yes.
madam.
Would you like? Speaking of which, one of my cousins, she has a stall,
And she starts explaining, like, trying to plug her.
Oh
cousin's
no,
business.
she's self-promoting.
Yeah, she is self-promoting.
Wow. No.
Hey, can we get a shout out for Skwobs? Well, let me do that.
Can we get a shout out for old woman
Promoting.
trying to plug her goods?
Look like you're using overlays. Do you need graphic designing?
Oh my god, no, please.
That's so
that.
She's actually a bot in your chat.
So, yeah. So start doing that. Okay.
He just kind of nods and goes, yeah, oh yes, I'll think about that. I'm just giving the classic spiel, and then leaves.
Tera. Last but not least, what is Tera wanting to do?
So Tera's kind of like a kid at Christmas because Tera's like from way, way up north. Like there's nothing up there apart from mountain and snow and forest. So coming to somewhere so busy, especially somewhere with so many like kind of different species, different cultures, like all the kind of different knick-knacky kind of, like she's just going round all the stalls and just like kind of, oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? So I would like to roll to see if I can find anything interesting that Tera would be interested in.
Okay.
Very
You can roll insight or perception. Or not insight. Investigation or perception.
Let's see. Perception. What was it? Sorry, perception or investigation?
Or investigation. Yeah, I'll let Tera choose. What's she feeling?
I'll do a wee perception. Why not?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, wee 20.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. Look at all the
She's
dirty
basically
20s
like-
too.
She's squatting down because again she's like 6'6" and she's like getting right up close, like at all the stalls, making people feel a bit uncomfortable.
You find, you also notice like the cracked, like box, the silver box that Amaris and Revick saw earlier, and you saw.
Oh, is that something on a stall? Oh, sorry, I thought it was like something on the cart or something.
Oh, it was being passed to the cart from the stalls.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you see that originated from the stall, or like it's actually even like bigger than a stall. Like it's almost like a little mini, a tiny little mini building, and they sell that people can like walk into, like through a little door. And they sell other like really decorated boxes like that of various different metals, like bronzes and like beautiful coppers, other irons, and silver seems to be a lot of the most popular kind at the moment, and that's where they're making a lot of sales. So you see a lot of those in there. It looks quite valuable, and Tera gets a little, you know, after you find that out, you also notice a lot of their goods are being put on the cart. Seems like they're the ones that, since they're like one of the busiest, most elaborate, ornate, they're making a good amount of money, and they're using the cart the most out of the other people.
So is it like all the defective ones they're putting on the cart then?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're keeping the good ones in the shop. Okay, yeah, I'll just kind of like have a nosy at the cart then, and just kind of like not get too close, but just like peer and just have a nosy, and then that'll be me.
Nice. Okay. So, some time passes. It's getting a little bit closer to sunset. The sun is starting to definitely, it's like late afternoon. So, probably within an hour will be sunset, the time that the heist should take place. So, with the help of Thorn, since Thorn found a really nice spot to hang out, but he kind of calls, you guys go like get called over and huddled up into the little alleyway, and we'll take it from there. What would you all like to do next?
What did we all learn? What did we all find out in our time doing some recon, as we call it in the biz?
All I did was find the spot.
It's a nice spot. It's a fine spot, Thorn.
Yes.
Revick and I saw that there's 2 guards, both of them armed with spears. And I have this, and I shake up my little cloudy healing potion. Last minute resort. She said there's some side effects.
Doesn't sound exactly tempting, but it'll do.
If you gotta do it, you gotta do it, right?
That's fair. That's a very fair point. Yes.
What kind of side effects are we talking?
Who knows? It's a gamble.
Oh, I see. Wonderful disclaimer there from the merchant. How much did
Well,
you
you
pay
know.
for it?
Nothing.
Oh, a freebie.
Oh.
Nice.
That's actually
You take what
pretty
you
fair
get,
price.
guys.
Mm. Speaking of taking what you can get, that fancy, I don't even know what they are, like box things are there. The majority of the stuff going on in the cart seems to be for there. I don't know if they're really valuable or anything. It's different metals and stuff, but it's all the shite ones they're putting in there.
Okay. I spoke to an insufferable old woman over there who has given me the laydown of where this cart will be going. Apparently, it will be leaving the westernly entrance and going on the north path. A day's journey to the town over, where it will be appraised. So, I figure if there is a place to ambush it, it would be on that path.
I completely agree. That sounds like a fantastic idea.
So
Absolutely.
maybe we
Alright.
tail them for a little bit, let them get a little outside of town, and then
If we can hurry, maybe we can get out ahead of them, find a good spot along the path, ambush them as they come in.
that's a good
That way,
idea.
That's
no
a
guards,
wonderful
it's
idea.
just them.
Amaris,
agree.
that's your roadhouse, isn't it? Like scouting and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can go on ahead.
Aye. Maybe we could like trail a wee bit behind you. You could find somewhere.
Do we want to maybe set up some kind of like
yeah,
trap
we
to
got
make them
the
stop?
carrots, we got the onion, we got the garlic, we got the bell
Thorn
pepper.
and,
Let's go.
Tera, you guys are big and strong, right? Think you can maybe take down a tree or something, put
Thank
it
you for
down
the
in front of the
follow.
road?
Tera starts flexing. She's like,
Arlex.
oh, aye.
Sounds like a good idea. Yes.
Maybe that's our trap.
May I suggest something also that could play into this little tree breaking idea of yours? I have what many might call powers of the illusionary persuasion. Maybe we could have it that someone has been trapped by the collapsed tree, so they rush over to, I don't know, pay some medical attention to whoever's underneath it. That person being simply a mirage.
That's a great
Absolutely.
idea. And then while they're helping out the victim of sorts, we can sneak some stuff off, and they won't be none the
Exactly.
wiser.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Agreed.
Like a pantomime, I like it.
Not the
He's
worst.
behind you. No, he isn't.
He's lying in the tree.
Now, I'll say we had a couple of those in the biz back in the day, and honestly, that's a very similar one that I've done before. It's great if you got someone who's a good liar. Now, the other option is we keep the tree idea, but you don't drop the tree until the moment is right. So you keep the path looking clear. They don't know anything's there, unsuspecting, and at the right moment you drop it. One behind and one in front. Keep it from coming and going. So, either one could work. It's up to you guys what you think might be a good plan and what we're comfy with.
I'd almost
Personally,
prefer they didn't know that we were there.
Yeah, pantomime sounds good actually.
I
Pantomime?
would agree.
Why?
Because if we immediately put the tree before and after them, they're gonna know instantly it's an ambush.
Of course. Well, yeah. You kind of show your hand immediately. But the pantomime, if we want to go more liar, then we can.
What I can do is I can't create an image of a person, but what I can do is create a sound of, let's say, someone screaming as if they've been crushed by the tree and have them say something like, oh no, a tree, I'm in pain, help me. And then they rush on over. I can also create an illusion of, let's say, the person's items, such as like things they've dropped or something, to make it look even more. You know, we can fabricate some kind of thing. Honestly, the more deceptive, the better.
I like it. Well, then I guess we better get going before that cart leaves. Get out ahead.
Ford just
Sounds like a
simply
plan.
nods and agrees.
Sounds
Are
good.
we hoofing it, or do we have any transport ourselves? Actually, Sky, that's a good question. Do we have any transport, or are we walking everywhere?
So, that is a fantastic question. There is, well, since you guys did a really good job of reconnaissance, you guys find an extra, like another cart, that's like completely empty, and it could be used. Because right now, you all came there without any transportation. Very on foot. You're all humble on your adventure so far. But, yeah, so you do have a cart that could possibly be used. Because you can just grab, the job so just to grab as however much you want. As long as you share 50-50 in 2 days' time. At the stable. So, that is a possibility. If you want.
Could like dump our gear in the cart, and then it means we're not having to hoof it with us and just.
Yeah.
If we stop somewhere, we can put it behind the trees so that there's not
Yep.
a cart visible.
Agreed.
Sounds good.
That's a good idea.
I can pull the cart. I mean, I could probably pull maybe a couple of yous in it as well if he's only too heavy.
Perhaps
My
I
goodness.
could assist. Perhaps I
Ah,
could
you
assist
could-
you, Tera.
Yeah, you could push and I could pull. Sorted.
I feel like horses might be a better idea, but if you're that keen on it, you might as well. I think the horse might be faster, though. We want to get out ahead of that other cart.
Leland, can you turn me into a horse?
Can I turn you into a horse? I'm
Aye.
afraid not.
You said
may
you
have
magic.
the- Listen, I can accomplish some minor wonders, but as far as transmogrifying you into an equine, I do not have those abilities. You have horsepower anyway. I can see the size of you. You'd be able to pull a cart with no trouble.
Equine? Is that kind of like an equa beer or something? No, I don't know what you just said. Anyway, come on, let's go.
No idea what this damnable pigeon is saying.
Tera's all excited, so she like runs to the front and like kind of house it up, and she's like, "Right, come on, go on."
And I just get in the back and start getting ready to push.
Amaris,
when you
use your
are-
eyes. Tell us where we're going.
I guess I'll hop on the cart.
I'll sit kind of toward the like front so I can like kind of navigate.
Okay, perfect.
Leland is just chilling in the back.
Right, Revick, like you would say, yeehaw, and then I start running.
and I'm just pushing at the same speed pretty much.
I love it.
Okay. So, what? Okay. So let me think about this. You guys threw a lot at me. Let me.
I loved you.
Okay, first
so
off,
much.
let's talk about the cart.
I love this.
We'll talk about the cart first. Okay, I just need a second to process everything that happened. Okay, but I got this.
Is that a staple?
Take your time. I'm still pressed.
Tera and Thorn, roll athletics checks. Just see how you do with the cart transportation.
Oh boy.
Sounds good. I need to find
Oh,
the place
no.
for it. Oh, okay.
Oof.
Okay.
How good.
I pushed a bit stronger, but
9 and 13.
Ooh.
Hold on, Sky. Hold on.
Yeah,
We're
yes.
assisting each other. Shouldn't we get it at advantage?
You're assisting
that's
each
true.
other.
That's true.
but
I'm pulling, he's pushing.
Yeah.
We're making it easier.
Okay.
You're
I
making it
will
easier on both
Wow,
sides.
To me,
that's-
to you, to me,
oof,
to you.
oof,
Yeah, exactly. We're
Oof.
doing
Oof. I mean,
Yeah.
we're both kind of doing separate tasks, though.
We're really not. It's one car.
Not really, no.
Okay, because I'm a
If it were
forgiving
two
DM,
cards, I'd
if you
understand.
really want, I mean, okay. We'll give one of you advantage.
Let's go.
I'll give Scotty the advantage. I'll
Okay,
give
Scotty.
Tera.
That's
Sorry,
probably-
Tera.
sorry.
Tera.
Yeah, Tera probably wants it, so
Hey,
Tera,
Fresher.
go ahead.
Right, I've
Roll
got
once
+5.
more,
Come
just-
on. Nope.
Nope. That's fine.
No.
Hey, it's better than the 9, okay?
Okay.
It's true.
Oh yeah,
it's true.
it's better than
True.
nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean
it's-
over to Revick and just kind of be like, I think this might be slowing us down, actually.
You know,
The
I was
roads are
hoping we could just
bumpy,
take-
alright?
I was hoping we could just take one of the horses back there, but they really got excited about pulling the cart themselves. I just didn't have the heart to try and convince them otherwise.
They did, but I think we're running out of time if we stick with this too often. So, hey guys, do we want to maybe try to get a horse, or do we want to just ditch this heavy thing and go on foot?
They already
Okay, how
rolled.
far?
Oh, hold on. So we'll pause. So I didn't say what happened after the rolls. They make okay time. Okay, the DC was 10. So
Hey.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Okay,
not
we're
go.
good.
You guys
Thank
did
you.
pretty
Thank you.
Hell yeah. 10 DC, my beloved.
So they make okay time, but it's kind of like a warm up. You guys, after a few days traveling, get the job, you're back into action. So your muscles are all warming up. It's not as fast as you'd hoped, but you get there, and the sun is starting to touch the horizon. And so then we go to the rest of the rolls. So Amaris, I want you to roll either survival or a perception check to find an area that you are pointing out to Tera and Thorn to get to.
Thorn.
Yep.
Let's see. They're the same. I'll just go ahead and do perception.
Okay. So with the 12, you do find about a little bit of a walk is a start of a woods. It's not too thick. It's a little sparse. But there are a few good sizable trees there. And yeah, you see, depending on where you want to get set up, there are different areas. And like before the forest, there's kind of like a little bit steep of a hill. So they kind of have like, you have a little bit of a climb to get to the top of it. So you'd have the high ground Anakin, kind of in the sparser woods. So that is kind of what you see. But it looks like it's good enough, and that could be, you could use that for what you're planning. So
If we did decide to like go into the woods instead of on the hill, would we have enough time to like maybe try to cover the cart in like some branches or something, at least from the roadside?
Okay, good question. I will say, you can do some. You guys would have a little bit of time. You know that it leaves, at sunset from the fairgrounds. So as the sun's touching this horizon, you kind of have the time that you used to get here. A little bit less than an hour is what you have. So within an hour, you could probably get a few good sizable branches cut, but you need some help, if that's what you wanted to commit to.
If other people have other stuff they want to do, then I won't worry about that. But if anybody doesn't have anything and they want to help, then I will do it. Just so that we have like hidden. If not, we'll just go on the hill.
I was gonna say I'm in favor of going into the woods a bit. That way we have a plentiful amount of trees to pick from and maybe some natural cover, so we don't have to try and hide the cart as much as we might think.
Agreed.
Some good camouflage. Yes.
Yes. Perhaps I could hide in a bush nearby to ambush if needed.
Oh, don't worry, we'll all be in the bushes waiting.
Fair enough. Then I suppose we go into the woods nonetheless.
Okay. Perfect. So, what would you guys like to do? You have about less than an hour.
Oh, chat,
Thank you
we
for the
got
follow.
the carrots, we got the onion, we got
I'll,
the garlic,
get
we
the-
got the
Chopping a
bell
tree.
pepper. Let's go.
What would you like to do, Tara?
So we're planning on blocking the road with a big tree. I take it there's a big tree somewhere near the road.
You find the biggest tree in this copse of woods. It
Okay.
it looks old, but if you wail on it hard enough, or if you get some help within an hour, you could probably
I
take
can
this baby
help
down.
that.
Yeah, I think within an hour, if we don't get it down, we're in trouble. So if me and Thorn start wailing on the tree to try and get
Absolutely.
it started. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm picturing you two just like punching the
Yeah. We're just beating it with
Tara will be
my
punching
trident,
the
I guess.
tree.
Well, both.
I'll just be,
But yeah,
I'll
'cause
just be beating on it with my trident.
you both have. I mean, since the average in D&D world is like 10 of something. You guys are like superhuman. Or you got some good strength to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll some attacks, I guess, depending on how you want to go about.
Festin' it.
All right. Okay, sure. I will. I guess. Like, I don't know if you would count the trident as doing that, but I guess like I'd be beating it with the trident instead. In this case, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so roll an attack roll first to see how you do.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn it.
no.
Oh,
Sugar.
that was a 1.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, blow. That's a shame.
Level 1. Level 1.
Level 1. Level 1. Level 1.
Okay.
You love to see it.
Yep.
The Tera's fisticuffs and that one. Okay. You guys spend a little bit of time. Tera, you were sure of yourself, but it's taken a little bit longer than you thought. And you get like a quarter of the way. You're almost to a third of the way through the job. And Amaris, you being a ranger, you kind of see far off in the distance, like at the end of the horizon, you start to see the cart.
Oh.
And you know that your time is getting quickly short. Like you probably have like 10, 20 minutes.
I don't know if the pantomime's gonna work, but we'll try.
All right.
Guys, we're limited time, guys.
Yeah, just try it.
All right.
Keep on hitting the tree.
I think.
Okay, so let's get to Leland.
It may be a good idea to.
I'll say Leland and Revick and Leland. Oh boy, I'm gonna get that confused a lot. We kind of talked about everybody else, so let's say Leland and Revick. What would you two like to do, like during like the last hour, or especially during these last 20 minutes? What would you like to work on, or what's your approach to this?
So I think maybe another good idea, considering we're running low on time and we haven't finished the tree scenario, is instead of a tree crushing the road, maybe, I don't know, the cart caught on fire. I can cast Firebolt, let it on fire, and that achieves a similar result, but not quite the same. I don't know.
Are we gonna risk damaging the goods
No.
if we do that?
Hold
Well,
on.
I mean our cart that we used to get here. Since we'll be taking theirs anyway, if we succeed.
I cast
That's
Firebolt.
exactly where my head's going, Leland. So keep the pantomime going. We break our own cart, act like we got someone stranded in the road. Much be easier to break a wheel than a tree, I guess.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Excellent thinking.
For a pigeon,
I like it.
you are quite smart. I will respect that.
Like I said, Thorn, it's not about the size.
So you say. So you say.
Okay, so shall we get this pantomime on the go? Our performers ready?
Absolutely.
All right. And then I think Leland would begin to help with the deconstruction of the cart, of our cart, and make it look like it's a wreck.
I have some. It's a weird way to use it, but I have some thieves' tools, and I was wondering if I could use that to maybe deconstruct the wheel or like pull the wheel off of it to make it look like it might have broken.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice thinking, actually.
Yes.
Like that.
It does require a little bit more work than just like a simple wagon cart where like you lift and pull, right? So there are some fastenings to it. So yeah, you can definitely use. How about you can make a sleight of hand check, Revick, to see how good you are at dismantling certain pieces of the cart. And Leland, what would you like to do?
Since I have proficiency with my thieves' tools, can I use that?
Yes, you can. So yeah, you can add add your Dex plus proficiency if you want.
So part of what Minor Illusion can do is create objects. So I can't create like a person, but I can create objects, and maybe to make so otherwise the fire will look unusual if it's just there by itself. So maybe like cast an illusion of like explosives or flammable objects near the cart.
I like that.
And then
smart.
And then just put like spatterings of fire, not near the cart itself, so the whole cart doesn't just like whoosh, but like maybe planks of the cart, so like separate from the others that can just like burn by themselves near the minor illusion of the explosives and flammable goods.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I think that might make sense.
I'll say you can either make like a barrel of explosives or like a crate like a 5 foot by 5 foot like crate that's like labeled like explosives, or you can do something. If is that something that you want, or is there something more? I don't know. What exactly would you want to make?
What about fireworks? Can I create fireworks?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Because explosives being carried around is a little unusual, but fireworks are just like a common good, but could also accidentally explode and cause could destroy a cart. So maybe some fireworks.
Yeah, and so you like with your minor illusion. I mean, I don't know how long it lasts, minor illusion, but you can kind of keep.
Let me double check.
Focusing on it to cast it.
I accidentally clicked on it.
Oh,
Oops.
oh, it's all good. All good.
I'll last for a minute.
I always click on the wrong thing. I was just trying to get the eye so I could read it myself. So it lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, perfect. So that'll be like when they're about to get there. And you make like a crate of like a fireworks. It's like a massive like cake. I don't know if like in the USA we have like these cakes of fireworks where you like light one fuse and it does like this huge show. So you make like one of those, and it looks extremely powerful. It takes up like a 5 foot by 5 foot space. Dang, I don't know what that is in UK units or Europe units.
A meter and a half, maybe, like a meter and a half by meter and a half.
Meter and a half,
something like that.
And it's it's called like the big finale. Like it's like a big finale fireworks set.
Ah, that's cool.
Like the grand finale. So yeah, you make that image as soon as they get there. You can time it out mentally. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, that will work out because we have Amaris who's doing like the scouting and can say when they're like passing near enough to see where we are, and that would be the moment to then make the illusion.
Yep, that works. Okay. Revick, you dismantle whatever parts of I can see you can dismantle like 2 parts of the cart, depending on what you want to do.
I'd say probably just pulling off the wheel to make it seem like it can't be moved.
Okay.
I want to make it convincing as to why we're stuck in the middle of the road, blocking their path forward.
Okay.
So that would be my work on that.
Okay.
Hold
on, you guys. I'm sketching this out real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. No
Awesome.
problem.
I got a picture in my head what I'm saying too, so I'd love to see where you're at.
Yeah, I'd love to see it too.
But I'll say while you're doing that, now, or it's almost showtime here, so I'd say we keep 2 people by the cart, try and play things up. Leland, you're pretty good with your words. I'm talking all right, but maybe not when the pressure's on. So I think you should maybe be our front man here to maybe talk him down. If I gotta ask the question, what are we doing with the guards? Are we thinking about going lethal, or are we gonna maybe try and subdue?
I didn't realize we were thinking of anything other than just killing them. We can't have them chasing us afterwards or telling everybody that they were... I mean, look at me. They're going to say they're attacked by a pigeon. Do you know how many Lumas are in this region?
Very few.
Just from a practical standpoint, they have to die.
Aye, but think about it, Leland. Like, you're a big turtle thing, right? And you go to your fellow guards and you're like, oh, this fucking wee pigeon bet the absolute living daylights out of me. Like, they're going to think they're mad. So I don't think we need to kill them because nobody's going to believe them.
I suppose you might be right in that sense. It's just not a risk that I would be willing to take personally. Listen, I'm not going to force your hands here. This could be democratic, but I will say I think killing them is the easiest way to deal with it.
You want to kill a bunch of people over a cart full of junk?
Aye, it's junk.
Means nothing to me.
No,
okay.
To make you feel better, I agree with you, and I've killed much more people for far less. Now, the thing I want to say here, though, is I don't want people to be forced into it. So, how about we try democratic? Get them to... I was weirdly British there for a second.
I had an influence.
We try democratic. And then, if we can get them to go away, to subdue them somehow, we take the cart. But, things go south, our hands get tied.
I think that's a sensible way of approaching it.
I would agree.
All right, we're in agreement. Rest of you, maybe find a place to hide, get in the bushes, and Leland and I'll be here working on the cart. Hopefully put on a good show.
Sounds perfect.
Definitely go pick a good hiding spot and just stay there ready.
Tera's looking around and she's like, Revick, I'm not that good at hiding, I'm too big.
What about that big tree you were punching earlier? Maybe you're not broad enough to get behind it?
Sinks in. All right.
Oh, okay.
And-
With that being said, Tera and Thorn,
Yeah.
during this last 10
Yeah.
minutes, roll one last athletics check, or you can do athletics check or
Ooh.
attack check, like doing another attack.
I'll do athletics. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll attack. it, why not?
21.
Okay.
Oh, 24,
Okay.
bloody hell.
You are able. Okay. You guys go into like overclocked mode, and you just start wailing on the street.
Overclock.
Overdrive. Yeah.
Overdrive. So you can put a tree trunk on the map. Either okay, and also Leland, where are you putting the box of fireworks? Do you want to put it on the
so
cart?
which car is ours? Is
The
it the
top
one that's
one.
in the center
Okay,
of the map?
so-
The top one,
Top
okay.
Yeah,
one?
the top
Okay.
one is where you guys are at. Imagine that instead of these like houses or trees and like the copse of woods.
Mm.
So you can put
Mm.
the crate in front of it or kind of on top of the cart, and it's not quite that close to the cart at the bottom, but you know they're a few minutes off yet.
Is the car like still upright or has it been overturned? Because obviously we're trying to make it look like it's collapsed
it's
or
lost
whatever.
one wheel. It's still mostly upright though. Revick.
Okay,
made it
so I
look
think
pretty convincing. It's not that bad.
whichever side the wheel has come off is where it will be slanting towards. So you want to put the crate like near the slanted edge to make it look as if it's like rolled off.
Okay.
I think it makes more sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think by there would make sense.
And then you're also able to cast minor illusion at an angle. So yeah, you have it like crooked and matching like with it's pretty aligned. It looks pretty good, like it's toppled over. Very precarious.
Exactly. We need to make this story convincing. You know, we got to
Oh,
make
we
it look
do,
real.
yeah.
And then what I'll do is when they get closer, because you know you have the second half of minor illusion, the noise, I'll make the scream come from like behind the cart, so they have to like go around to see where it's coming from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that makes the
Tera.
most sense, and obviously because I can't cast what it looks like, so.
Okay, so Tera and Thorn, where would you like to put the tree trunk, or like the tree? It's mostly a tree. It's like
Well,
North,
fallen over.
maybe?
yeah. Would it make sense to put it like behind it where the scream is coming from? Because
Yeah.
we want to make sure it sounds like someone's underneath the tree. From.
Yep.
Okay.
So just to the north of that, just across the road then?
Yep. How far away from the cart do you want it to be? 5, 10, 15 feet?
10 feet's fine,
Okay.
probably.
Yeah, let's go 10.
Yeah,
That's what I'm drawing in here. You guys can also go over to the journal tab, and you guys will be able to click and drag your name, the letters of your name, onto the battle map
yes,
now.
yes.
Yep.
The journal tab, which is that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Next to
Character
the easel,
sheet.
yeah, it goes chat,
Character
art
sheet.
library, journal
Oh.
tab. Or, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
So there you
That's
go.
awesome. These are faculties of Roll20 that I have like never interacted with before.
Yeah.
It's kind of cooler than D&D Beyond, huh?
You're not gonna make me a believer just yet, but I like it a little more than I used to.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're slowly
yeah.
getting there, yeah.
Oh man.
I think I'll
Okay.
put Leland behind the cart so he can be like someone like maybe to the side, and then the screaming's coming from here.
Over here, yeah.
Mhm.
And then he can be like pointing in that direction, being like, "Oh no, my friend has been crushed by a tree. Help!" You know. So there's like something leading them in.
I love it. And I'll be like, where the crate's gonna be, I'm gonna kind of prepare to act like I'm inspecting something whenever it shows up to make sure it's good.
Mm,
Mhm.
good,
And
good, good,
I'll
good,
just
good.
be like hiding in the bush, like over here, perhaps. I guess.
Tera's too big
maybe-
to hide, so she's just going to be standing beside the tree looking inconspicuous.
I'm just gonna make.
I definitely
roll,
didn't cut this down.
It doesn't have any weapons. How's she supposed
Well,
to
I mean,
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Pay no
Yeah, I
attention
mean-
to the big punch marks in the tree
Yeah,
trunk.
pay no attention
Yeah,
to the dents.
just don't pay attention to that or the trident marks where it was being beaten on by that as well.
Oh.
I'm picturing Tera just like T-posing next to the tree, just like.
I am a tree.
Oh, I love
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which of you would like to kind of be more hidden? So which of you are exposing yourselves? Which of you are hiding yourselves?
I'm not going to use that
Kind of
phrasing, but I will
denies.
be the one in view.
I'm fully exposed.
I'll be hiding personally.
Okay, so-
I'm hiding, and I kind of put myself like ahead of everybody since
Sure.
I was kind of like signaling people.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
That's
find
fair.
a little
I am-
tree here that you're able to hide behind. It's kind of thin, but
And
so
I guess I would be like hiding in a bush as well. So
okay.
Yeah.
So we'll draw a little spiky bush around you. Okay, that's where you found a bush.
yeah.
So
Lovely.
I need Thorn, Amaris,
yeah.
and Tera. Do you want to try and hide, or just stand there?
I'm nonchalantly standing there like,
Okay.
oh, a tree.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Tera's standing there a little further back. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Thorn and Amaris, roll stealth checks for me, please.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so 16 and a 13. Amaris, you're in survivor mode and you see them coming, about into view. Okay, like now they're about where they are on the map, and they're starting to approach, and you are very well hidden. Thorn, you are confident that you are hidden in the bush as well. And so Revick,
Oh.
so you say you want to stand inconspicuously, so you're standing there, okay? Or are you trying to like put on a show, or you're looking at the card?
So I'm getting ready for Leland to cast the illusion
Okay.
for the fireworks, and I'll be like pretending to inspect it to make sure it's okay
Okay.
when it's there.
Okay. Got it. Okay, that's fine. You just do that. Okay. Okay.
Action.
Action.
Here we
Here
go.
Action. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Come on.
Amaris, you
Show me the
see
goods.
on the cart, the back of the cart, attached is a pretty decently sized crossbow, like a mounted crossbow bolt. And you also see two turtles in the front of the cart. Oops. Uh-oh. There we go. Can you guys see them on the cart?
Yep.
there's
Oh yeah,
always
we do.
more. There's always
There's
more.
There are more.
Oh.
Oh no.
Crap.
Yeah, oh crap. is
Wow.
right.
I wanna try to lock eyes with anybody that I can. I would assume Revick's the closest to me, so I can just kind of be like nodding over there and be like 4.
Yeah,
Just like sign language, I guess. Yeah.
So you
yeah,
see,
like like.
you see four turtles, turtles. So yeah, double than what you expected. One's kind of manning the back, the crossbow bolt. And then the other 3 are kind of standing, in some just normal garb, not armor, just like some like leathery, patchy stuff. And they have some spears and crossbows on them as well. They look pretty heavily armed, and they're approaching. And yeah, so the cart kind of gets a little bit closer, and you see that the turtles acknowledge the guys, and they kind of put it to a stop. Like directly in front of you guys. Whoops. Move a little bit closer. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Now I'm having roll 20 issues. There are some issues sometimes. But,
Aw,
it's
yeah,
not
it
perfect.
happens.
Be like that.
I can't sell it to Skwobs, that easily. Okay. So they stop about there. And the turtle up front says, "Hey, stop the wagon." I'm like, okay. And he hops on and says, "Hey, you, what are you? What happened?"
Okay, and then just prior to them arriving, I would have used the minor illusion for the
they see.
screaming
Okay.
component, just to clarify that. Yeah. And then Leland
Also-
starts. Oh,
Do they have, okay, hold on. I'm looking at minor illusion.
that's okay.
They can
Of
make
course.
an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Good to know.
Okay.
Okay. He's not gonna make it
I
yet.
will say,
But-
I will say, if he starts to get close, Revick's gonna look at him like, "Oh, hold on, be careful.
Oh.
This is very, very
Yeah,
dangerous."
the fireworks could explode.
Oh, fireworks! What are you guys having with fireworks? What's going on? And yeah, he will look.
At the merchant, Leland is the yeah, okay. We were transporting these goods to the city over. They're planning on holding some kind of parade there, and somehow a wheel splintered, and now we're trying to get them back on. But a friend of ours was crushed by this tree when it collapsed in front of us, so we're trying to help them up. And then Minor Illusion. Oh my god!
Okay.
Would you be able to help us?
Hold on. Wait. Can you do more than one minor illusion at a time?
Well,
Marbles,
it's
do
the
you know?
visual and the audio component, and I'm only doing the visual fireworks and the audio screaming, and I think that's fine. From
I
what
believe
read.
you can. They're not concentration.
yeah.
They both last a minute, and it's non-concentration. So
Okay.
yeah, he
I
could.
would say
Cool.
Oh, okay. We'll say you maintain concentration on, or not. I guess not concentration on the.
It isn't.
It isn't.
yeah.
The box, and yeah, you make the help me. What was the sound? Did you say? You made?
So like once Leland start like, in fact, I'm gonna have the minor illusion cut Leland off to make it seem a bit more realistic. So he's like about to say, he says, "Our friend is trapped underneath the," and then the scream comes in, say, "Ah, my leg! Please, someone help me!" Like not in Leland's voice, obviously. So like maybe just a woman's voice. I'm gonna say a woman's voice screams it.
Okay.
Please come and help me.
I want Leland.
There you go. Thank you, Plum.
Make a deception check, Leland.
Okay. And just checking with
Revick,
advantage,
you can make
right?
one too if you would like.
Can I give him advantage? Because that's not a
He
good
already
idea for
has
me to do it.
advantage on deception.
All right, then I'll make one too.
So
Yes.
Okay, let me get in here.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Very
Destruction.
nice.
Ooh. Okay, 1 second, you guys. Hold on. Just doing something.
So you say that, and you roll better than me, Revick. I had advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Few words make
Okay.
me talk good, be convincing.
Talker.
Howdy, we're in trouble. Help.
Okay. So they look to you. And the guy in the front says, "Well, why didn't you? Well, why don't you help the friend? What are you doing standing here? Help them."
Look at me. I'm a small little pigeon. I can barely lift myself, never mind a whole tree. But you're some tough, strapping, turtle people. You can be able to help, right?
We're transporting goods to the town next over, New Hope. We need to get there tonight.
Well, I'm so sorry to inconvenience you, but your cart won't be going anywhere until we can move ours out of your path. So it's in both our interests to come and help.
Oh, damn you. Okay.
I'm just holding my hand to my head while I'm in the bush. Like, this is not working, is it? I don't know if it's working.
Says,
So, and
he says,
I'm
"All
only
right,
hearing right
let's
now.
go find your friend." And he says, "Okay, you three, stick with the car. I should be able to help lift them with this big one over here." And okay, so he's gonna follow Revick.
Okay.
So,
boy.
where would you like to lead him to?
I'm gonna look at him and just be like, "Sir, I'm sorry. I'm the expert on this thing right here." And I point to the illusion again. I gotta stick by this to make sure it doesn't go off and keeps you all in one piece. You're gonna need a few more boys to get that thing up. I suggest you get the others.
Nailed
And
with the
while this is
20
happening, I'm going to say Leland is just backing off as well. Just while this is happening, just slightly backing off.
Okay, you back up a little bit, Leland. You can back up your character if you want to. You can move. You guys are free to move your tokens around if you want to move something.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm going to move to where Thorn is, like around about where Thorn is.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
I
just sign language to Leland. Good job. Just a thumbs up to him.
Actually, with that, Leland, I want you to roll a perception check, please.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Will do. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn advantage
that's fine.
off.
We just get 12. We just do the
My
first
bad.
one, if not, yeah. So
Yeah.
rule of thumb is
Sounds good.
the
I'll
first
turn
one.
it
So
off.
12 against Thorn's stealth is 13.
Oh, so I just barely don't see it.
You don't know that Thorn is there. Unless you... Well,
That's so funny.
And then you look, and you're kind of shocked, Leland, because you see a hand stick out of the bush. Just a thumbs up. Like Leland's big, or Thorn's big hand. And it goes back in, stealthily.
That's so funny. Do like a scared.
Okay. He says, "All right, 2, come with me." He says, "Okay, 1." And then they are both.
Okay.
He says, "We do need 2 to stick with the card. It's the town's policy, you see."
Of course, of course.
Okay.
Understood.
Take it away. What's your name, sir? And he kind of pats you on the back, Revick.
Let's say it's oh boy. He's like, they're not getting it. Around the corner there, that way, just up the road. I gotta stick by this.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, that bright, are they?
Cries in DM forgetting. Yeah, these turtles are stupid. They're stupid, man.
They're
Totally laid on thick.
No, their
God,
intelligence
they
is
have
11.
four.
Can they be?
Their
They have
intelligence
4
is 11.
intelligence. All right, I'm sorry.
I feel like mine's also 11 IRL, maybe a little less. Okay, so they get to about there, and they see you, Tera, and be like, "Oh, are you the one that's stuck?"
So Tera just kind of like, she's got her back turned to them, and she just like kind of whips her hair around, and then kind of like bends over and like slides her big muscular thigh out, and like kind of tucks her hands under the tree trunk and kind of gives it a wee, oh no, it's so heavy. Oh no, what is a girl to do?
You can roll either
She can-
performance or deception check. Up to you.
Both of them are shit.
Oh, maybe I should have done this. Damn it.
Oh no! I think this is the charade over. Please tell
Man,
me.
man, I maybe I should have been over there. Damn it.
What was it,
Here we go, here we
performance
go.
or what, sorry?
Performance or deception. We'll see.
Oh, she loves the theater. She's gonna go performance.
Okay.
Hey!
good.
Hey!
Hey, let's go.
Very nice.
Oh.
Performance continues.
Perfect. Tera is a brat. Yes.
She's a big brat.
Okay. Yeah. One gets up to you, and he's looking over. He's like, "Oh, you okay, miss?" They do have their spears in hand to help, but he's looking at you, and he's kind of like seeing what you're looking at or drawing attention to, and the other guy is kind of like looking around. He sees Leland and Revick, and you just kind of looking around. Okay, what would you all like to do?
So I haven't been seen yet.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The yet part's making me nervous.
Well, we'll make another roll because you guys are waiting.
I was gonna say I'm gonna make a wink to Leland, and I'm gonna start walking over to the cart with the 2 turtles in it, with my hands up to be like, to kind of try to get their attention, and just kind of start closing in on the cart.
So, are there any like bushes that line the way towards the other cart by chance?
The other cart? Yes.
Yeah, like any bushes around.
I will draw the bushes that you see.
Okay.
In the area.
I think Leland would move towards these bushes here after he gets the wink from Revick.
Since I'm noticing this, perhaps I'll like follow Leland and just like go through the bushes, perhaps.
Amaris.
Like in the darkness.
Okay. So Amaris, I want you to roll while you've been kind of hiding next to the tree. I want you to roll a perception check for me as well.
Okie dokie.
Okay. You see, across the way, kind of like another tree nearby. Whoops. Probably up here. And you see an old, like, almost like a scouting or like a hunter stand up in a tree.
Who?
And if you get there, it looks like you will probably be able to see like everything, and no one will get cover against you, possibly.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to like sneak my way over there. Over right here.
Okay.
That would be great.
Roll a stealth check if you want to sneak across by the 2 guards.
Yeah.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Hey, King of Calcium, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Ooh.
Oh.
Damn.
R.I.P.
Shucks. Oh,
You knew it was bound to happen.
Oh,
Yeah, this
boy.
is-
Oh.
Oh,
It
also,
can only
Thorn,
go so
Thorn,
far.
you left stealth.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to roll a stealth check as well.
Yeah, sorry about that. 14.
Okay, you're able to move a little bit there.
Okay.
Amaris. the one of the turtle, the one beside the cross. So the one on the left is wielding the crossbow, the mounted one. The one on the right looks over and says, "Hey, are you okay, miss? There's another girl over there." As you, Amaris, you clamber up, you're able to get into the stand, but you're kind of, if you want, you could get up in there. In this moment.
I'll get up there and then just be like, "Hi, sorry, don't mind me. I left something here earlier. I need to get it, and then I'll be on my way. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to interrupt whatever you all had going on."
Okay, Tera, what are you gonna do? What would you like to do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I would say I don't know who's gonna do what. Like
Like,
I'm pretending to like find this log heavy, even though I'm like, don't lift it too much, Tera.
Okay.
Don't lift it too much, Tera.
Ooh, actually, Sky,
Yeah.
can I like get like, is it like a ladder that I'm going up?
Yeah, there's like a few stakes
Essentially-
in there. Yeah. Like
Okay.
pivots, yeah.
Can I like not actually like fall, but like pretend to fall and be like, "Oh, ow, my ankle! Oh my god, I need help up."
Okay, I want you to roll a dexterity, just a general dexterity check.
Okay. Please. Oh my god.
You actually fall out of the tree. Amaris.
No!
Oh.
You take 2
There's a
points
bit
of
more of a,
bludgeoning
like-
damage as you
Ow.
fall.
Right.
It'll make it a bit convincing, hopefully.
And you are prone on the ground.
Oh, that's lovely.
I just
Oh yeah,
look over.
whenever she says it, there's definitely some real like.
I'm actually not really.
You do like you're the Peter Griffin, like ah. Ah.
And the
Oh, I
turtle,
love this already.
the turtle is now pointing the crossbow bolt at you. It's aimed towards you, Amaris.
Oh.
He says,
Okay.
he says, well, you're the most clumsy drow I've ever seen. Looks
Now
like
hold
you're
on, you just gonna laugh at this young lady, or are you gonna help her out?
No,
You
he
heard.
refuses. He's just laughing. They're laughing at her.
So Sky, hang on, I'm just gonna ping this if I can real quick.
Yes, the select tool.
Where's the ping button?
So if you go, make sure you
It's like-
select the on the left side the banner. It's the pointer above the hand. Make sure that's.
Oh,
selected,
yeah,
and
yeah.
If you left click, yep.
Yeah. So I guess like
yeah.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, there. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah. So this guy here, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Is he turning his head like away from the log or anything?
He's kind of like just periodically looking like in front of him, to the left of him, behind him.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's not looking behind him, is he?
No.
No. Okay. And this one right here, he's obviously like talking with
Yup.
Tera, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I was thinking maybe like I'm just gonna like start slow, like okay, one last question. I'm sorry, this is a lot of questions.
Oh, okay. That's
But
okay.
can these two see above the like around the cart that's like supposedly burning, or
Well,
anything like that?
they can see a little bit. Yeah, they're kind of the other two in the back. They can see over it. So they can see kind of. It's a little hard for them, but they can kind of see their brothers.
Okay.
And the ones up front, can't really see their brothers, if that makes sense. Whoops,
Okay.
I reveal that they're brothers. Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
It's a lot more tragic.
They do look like quadruplets. Quadruplet
Oh.
turtles. So yes.
Okay.
It's the Ninja Turtles.
It is.
Oh my god.
It's
Now
Michelangelo.
Boogie's name
Oh,
makes
They
more
are
sense.
they are
Boogie
based
picked
off
out
of
all
the
kinds of
turtles.
names for
Yes.
'em.
Yeah.
Okay, so with all that in mind, Thorn, what would you like to do?
I was thinking like maybe, like I'm just gonna look over to Tera for the like with just the sign. Like I don't know if Tera could see. Just like, I'm like just me doing like this. I'm gonna like just like for like just like show like maybe I'm gonna try and sneak over to the two over there
Mm.
and like maybe try and knock them out. And then like I'm just waiting for like kind of a confirmation if Tera thinks it might be a good idea. Like just an inconspicuous one, maybe.
Mm.
Mhm.
This guy, Tara,
are
in
you-
front of you, he bends over to help pick up the tree. He's lifting now,
Mm.
and it lifts quite a bit.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, boy.
what I'm gonna do is when he like goes to lift it and help me lift it.
Yeah.
My hand or arm, sorry, that's closest to him is gonna slip, and I am accidentally gonna knock him with fisticuffs, but I'm gonna do non-lethal damage on him. So I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, my hand just so slippery. This bit of wood."
All right.
Okay, I want you to roll
Mhm.
an attack.
Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Fisticuffs. Dunk. So is a 24 hit you?
That does
Woo!
hit. Roll damage.
Mm.
Damage. 7 bludgeoning. Non-lethal though.
Ooh.
Okay. I want. Ooh.
Hee hee. oh,
Roll
come to
deception
me.
check. Roll deception check. Hee hee.
Oh,
That's fair.
Hee
That's
hee.
fair.
that's very fair.
That
That's
at
very, very
disadvantage as well.
I was gonna say I'm gonna fail this. Right,
Yeah,
hold on.
at
1,
disadvantage.
16. Oh, maybe
Wow.
not.
Oh,
Maybe
let's
not.
go.
Hold on.
Bloody hell.
No, hold
How'd he
on.
do? Does he believe it?
Hold on.
Let's see. Let's
He's like,
hope, I
no.
guess.
He's checking, see if he believes it.
Yeah.
He says,
Maybe
He's like
doesn't.
trying to pick his teeth back up where he's like, oh, that's okay.
"Oh, you slipped. Watch where you're going. Oh."
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that really hurt my jaw.
Oh, here, let me have a look at it. So what I'll do is I'll like cup his face in one hand and then just draw my fist back and punch him again.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there it is.
Everyone
Yeah,
roll
there it is.
initiative.
Oh,
It's official.
That's
all right.
That was amazing.
Oh, damn it! That's a low initiative. No.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That
oh, look at that. That's so funny.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh, that's
I just
lovely.
got a thing came up for me and said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was
Oh, that's
selected.
okay. So
Yeah,
if
it
you
does
want,
that.
you can.
Oh, that happens. That
So,
happens.
Oh,
if you
okay.
want-
That's fine
so
then.
I can do
Alright.
initiative. You can like select your token. Make sure it's like selected as if you're about to move it, and then you can roll initiative in the future. You don't do it this time. It's fine. And then it
Yeah,
will like,
yeah,
add it
yeah.
to it automatically. So
That's awesome.
Thorn added it. I can just add yours to it though. Sometimes it's easier for me to do that.
Yeah.
So I'll add Tera. Tera rolled a.
Okay.
BRB,
8.
going for a pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yep.
Here we too.
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, okay. All of you can take a break. How about that? I will.
All right.
Kinda, so we'll take about
Hey, you know what?
10 minutes. Is that okay?
Yep, that works for
That's
me.
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Take
10
10 minute
minutes
break,
works for me.
everybody. Yep. I'll
Hell
still
yeah.
be here in live though.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I will
sounds
go to
good.
just chatting, so you guys can feel free to leave your cameras, whatever.
Cool.
Okay.
I. See you in a sec.
All right. Hey, you guys. We're jumping right back in. Boom.
We are.
Break
I'm not ready, but let's do it.
over.
I'm ready.
This
All right, let's
is
go.
gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting. All right.
So here we go, you guys. For those that are just joining or before the break, welcome back in. Oh my gosh, Senor gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much, Senor. By the way, before we jump back
Yo.
in, thank you very much
Whoa.
to Mike,
Whoa.
H. Essie, Marcy Noma, Mogmaster, Zeitgeist, and Raven Bloodwitch. And that's a hype train.
Oh,
I gotta put
yeah.
my fairy wings as well.
No. Oh shit.
It's taking off.
Hi, senor.
I don't know.
Nice, senor.
Hi, senor.
Hi, senor.
Thank you for the fairy wings. These will be on for the rest of the session.
Let's
You're
go.
going to be the nicest DM ever. Little
In our
angel
very
DM.
dark and scary
yes,
campaign.
I am an angel DM. I'm
Yeah,
an angel. I'm a baby.
The looks
Yay,
can be
no one's dying
deceiving this
today.
guy. The
He's
looks
our
can be very
fairy
deceiving.
DM mother.
Here to grant our wishes, I hope, not our nightmares.
It's probably gonna be both nightmares and dreams. Let's be actually real right now.
Yeah,
True,
it depends.
true.
Do you dream of death?
In the nightmares maybe, but
So, because you guys barely got through that somewhat convincing that
What do
play.
you mean
Really well.
somewhat?
I think it was
so
great.
convincing.
Somewhat.
That was
Ow.
perfect. That was flawless.
That hurt. It's going flawless until the accidental falling out of the tree, which is not a fault. Not a fault though.
Yeah,
There's no
so
fault
Amaris,
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all
they are surprised. So they won't get any
Surprise!
actions.
wait, they are. Okay, perfect.
They won't get any actions or movement. I don't know. Oh, whoops. Hold on.
I love that.
1 second. I got it.
I mean, be sure they don't get movements.
my
right?
God.
Yeah, you can't move or take an action on their first turn of combat.
Yeah.
So
We
they
get our
can, do,
first
they
round.
can do bonus actions, and that'll be it
Okay.
if they have any.
That is so cool how you can see the turn order. I know that sounds
Yeah.
like a small thing, but
Yeah.
you can't do that in D&D Beyond. That
Yes.
rocks.
If you
Yes.
hover over them, it shows you which one is which too. So you
Yes.
can show which
Oh
turtle's
my
next to highlight them.
It's so
What the
good.
hell?
Yeah.
And
awesome.
the turtles are accurate as well, by the way. You know,
Turtles.
the turtles. Yeah, each of them have their own
Turtles,
individual turn order. So,
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
okay, so we'll just set the scene for everybody right now. They're doing a heist. This cart is full of goods and a mounted crossbow bolt. There's 4 brothers, 2 of them in the cart. Amaris just fell out of a tree. She is prone.
Nice.
Revick is at the top of the order, and Skwobs' character, geez. Leland, thank you.
Leland. There you
I
go.
at least looked at your name tag.
Leland.
Leland, you are on deck. Then it'll be the Turtles,
Okay.
who are surprised, so we'll see if they have a bonus action. That's all they can do. And then we'll go back to Tera, starting with your attack, Tera. So, okay. Revick, you see Tera about to sock the turtle again. And he said, "Hey, watch what you're doing." And Tera, how do you whack her? Attempt to whack her?
Yes, I've got his like hand and one his face in one hand, and I've pulled back and I've cracked my knuckles, and I'm like, sorry.
So, Revick,
Yeah.
yeah, quick draw, baby.
I'd
It's
say-
your turn. Top of the
I
order
guess-
with 17. Very well done.
Guess we're starting this off. I pull out the like one of my both my pistols. So you now see I have 2 flintlocks, and I just take one and hold up into the air, and I fire it, and point the other one at the 2 in the cart and say, "We can do this peacefully if you get out of the truck or out of the cart there."
Turret, yeah.
I like that.
I like that a
loud,
lot,
I
yeah.
pull the trigger, and a loud, resounding bang goes off in the middle of the
And-
forest. You see like sparks shoot out the end as something goes flying into the sky. And in the middle of the night, it's a flash and it's loud.
That's cool as hell. And birds like flying out of the trees and all that kind of thing.
Still
That's
night,
cool.
and like
Yeah, it is. So the sun is dipping below the horizon now. You just see it's like very dark, orange, purpley night, and yeah, you see a bright flash of light emanating from Revick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Golden hour.
I shoot that and I say that to them in a way to maybe intimidate them
Sure.
to
You can roll an
let go of the
intimidation check.
cart. All right,
Nice. Good.
This is sick.
give. There we go.
Yeah.
Intimidation. Where are you? There.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah. Let's
go, man.
This is
Wow.
going miraculously well. Yeah.
Okay. The last 2, the ones on the cart are looking at you, and they look a little scared, which is pretty good because but the one on the crossbow is aiming at you now.
And my gun is pointed right at him as well.
Okay.
bro.
Anything else you'd like to do, Revick? That's a very strong intimidation check, though. Very good.
As I'd say that'll be that. I want to use my bonus action to reload that gun.
Yep. I figured.
Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I'll
that
go ahead
makes
and reload that. But yes, that is my turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what does it
I'm,
look
I'm
like
holding.
when you
Yeah.
reload your gun? So after you say that, you guys see Revick quickly do. How do you reload it?
So you'll watch him as he drops it. He kind of like flicks it with one hand to drop the top of like the barrel down, and he just reaches down and there's a bandolier around his waist of these like sort of cartridges, and he just kind of like flicks it up along that and flicks it shut.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a one-handed motion where you can just kind of use the bandolier to reload.
Ooh, slick. Leland, you're up. Then the Turtles, and then Tara Abernathy. You're on deck.
Abernathy. Okay.
Leland, what would you like to do? Thank you for the hype train, you guys.
See, this is a tough one because usually I would just go straight to the combat, but it seems like we're still in like the negotiation part of the thing. So I'm just like, I guess for this turn, Leland would just cast, just in preparation, Armor of Agathis,
Okay. Yeah.
just as like a precautionary measure, because
Yep.
I don't know how this is gonna go yet,
This is getting
and I'm not going to
tense.
attack just yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the
So-
armor look like when Leland casts, or how does he cast the spell, and what does it
Oh.
look like?
Oh, right. Okay. Interesting. I didn't think this was going to be a question I was asked either. Sugar. I guess it's a little cliche given the character, but I guess like feathery armor would look pretty cool, but like maybe like the feathers like razor sharp, something like that, like razor sharp feathers.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Beautiful.
And the way he summons it, he just kind of does like that, you know, like this Solaire from Dark Souls 1, praise the sun kind of vibe, something like that. Just lifts his hands up like, oh.
Oh my
I
god,
think that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
I love that.
So yeah, mark off that slot. So you got armor up. Very
Will
good.
do.
Turtle number 1. He cannot take any actions. Does he have a bonus action? He does not. Then he says, "What are they doing? They're attacking us. It's a holdup. Shoot him. Shoot him, brothers. 3, 4. Get him. Get him." That's all he can do. The other one's looking around. And he does spot Thorn hiding in the corner.
Oh, shit.
But that's all he can
Oh
do.
boy.
He says, "What the? There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them." The other 2 are intimidated. The ones on the card are intimidated by Revick. The 2 up front definitely. Tera, you're up. The 2 close to you look pretty hostile.
Good okies. So the one that's in front of me, the one I've hit already, I will try and attack again. And if I am successful, I would like to use a brawler fight, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what
What this is about.
Let's see how this. When you
So,
use the attack.
I'm
action-
so
yeah, go ahead, Tera.
When you use an attack action with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn, you can make 1 grapple as a bonus action. For example, if you take the attack action with a leg, chair, or just a fist, you can make the grapple as a bonus action, assuming you haven't taken any other bonus actions on your turn. So, I need to hit it first.
Yeah.
And if I do hit it, then I will grapple as a bonus action. So,
Yeah.
let's see
Well,
if I
you can miss as well. You can miss and still
I
attempt to grapple.
missed.
You did. Oh.
All right. Okay. Well, I missed.
Okay. So
But I will attempt to grapple regardless.
it bounces off his chest, his sturdy shell chest. Doesn't really have any armor. It kind of just goes, it's like he's wearing some light fabric. Clang. But your fist is okay. You've hit harder things.
Bloody hell!
And you can make another unarmed attack or an athletics check to attempt
I
to
will
grapple him.
do. Hold on, what's my athletics? Oh, they're both the same. So let's do athletics for a wee change rather than the fisticuffs. Oh, an 11. Not
Okay.
great. So it's contested, right?
So he rolled an athletics check. He rolled 13. Athletics.
Damn.
Damn.
So you
I'll just be like that. Woo! You're
Yeah.
a slippery wee one, and I'll get you next time.
you're gripping like the front plate of his little shell, and yeah, he's got, but you're not really grabbing onto him. Don't have a good firm hold yet, but and his spear looks like he's angry.
That's fine. I'll just pull the cuffs up and just wait.
Okay. You have some movement if you want to move, away from him, or
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm all right.
Amaris, you just fell out of the tree stand, attempting to deceive
did.
them. Took a little bit of damage in your
I most
prone.
certainly did.
Yes. It is
I'm
your turn.
gonna stand up.
Thorn, you're on deck.
And then
Okay.
so I'm gonna stand up and then I'm gonna go into the thing that I fell off of and like actually get in it.
Okay.
And
We'll
then
say it uses
I
all
want
of your movement to get up there, with climbing up there.
Cool.
Okay.
I want to shoot the I want to try to shoot the crossbow that he has and see if I can break it.
Oh.
I love that. That's so
Oh.
cool.
That's so smart.
Fantastic
Yeah.
idea.
So
That's really
yeah,
good.
I want to try to break his crossbow.
Yeah, that's definitely
so-
doable, by the way. Let me see.
Not bad.
Little, kind of a little
Damn.
ballista.
Good.
Whoops. 1 second, you guys.
God,
Roll an
I
attack
imagine
roll.
being a
Oh, with a
person-
14. Okay, you rolled 14. Thank you for rolling. Okay. Oh, that just misses, actually.
Damn.
Oh,
It has
yeah.
AC of
dang.
15. So you almost shoot it, and you know that you can attack it, and that the weak point you find is it's kind of mounted, and it looks like it's a little sturdy and tanky, but perhaps the hinges that it's kind of swiveling on at the base, that could possibly be a good weak point.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna like look at them and be like, that one's a warning shot. Next one's either coming for you or coming for break your shit, whatever you decide.
Hell yeah. Sips tea.
That's it.
Okay. Thorn, it is your turn.
All right.
Revick
So,
Revick on deck.
I've always looked like a normal human, right? Like throughout this entire thing. But I think it's time. We're gonna shift.
Mhm.
So I'm going to basically just rush out of the bushes in like this little direction as I transform, and I'm just gonna let out a loud roar to intimidate these two here. Just like, yeah. There, so like just to try and make sure that they're just like they just know that what's coming.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because I'm here for that.
Okay.
Like just yeah.
So that's your bonus action. With your action, would you like to do anything?
With my action, I am obviously I can still move forward actually, so I'm gonna be like attacking probably this guy right here with the trident.
Okay.
So I'll ping like this guy right here now.
Okay.
So I'll try doing that. Does an 18 hit?
Okay. Yes, it does. Roll damage.
Perfect. That is a 9.
Very good. Nice. That crack. What? Oh, you're using a trident. Yes.
A trident, yes.
Dang, you pierced part of his shell, and you see a little bit of like blood trickling out of his chest.
Yeah.
And you
Should I
with your
describe-
enhanced senses,
Oh, yeah.
Thorn, you smell the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask, should I describe like the transformation, like what it looks
Oh
like
yeah,
or anything?
yeah. What does whenever Thorn shifts, what does it look like for Thorn specifically?
All right, so they can all look very different between like shifters because there's like several types of what you can be descended from. For me personally, basically imagine this. So my teeth are now just sharpened completely, like the canines anyway, specifically grown to like elongated far more. My eyes have turned yellow, so as I kind of foreshadowed in the beginning, when I was a little bit pissed off, the eyes that's kind of a signal of that. And basically my ears kind of come out a bit more pointed, and I gain a bit more like claw-like nails type of thing.
That's saber tooth.
And he's
Terrifying.
yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much actually, yeah.
That's cool.
Ginger saber tooth.
Yeah. So he's basically just roared at these two here as he transformed.
Okay.
So I as like kind of an intimidation tactic.
Okay. Yeah, you roar and stab this guy.
Yes.
Stabbing is also very powerful for intimidation.
Stabbing is also intimidating. It's part of the intimidation. Yes.
Yeah. Revick.
Stabbing is also a great persuasion move.
It is too. Yeah. Like I mean, I can persuade him by killing him. You know.
The best persuader.
Revick,
Yeah.
you are up, and Leland, you're on deck.
All right, I don't feel super ready to start doing damage to these two in the cart, but I'm going to simply keep the gun leveled on them. I'm gonna hold a fire action or a shooting action for if they go to actually attack back.
Okay.
But I'm gonna shout out a command. It's your last warning. Get out of the cart, or this gets bloodier.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. We'll keep your check
That's
from
it.
earlier.
That's my turn.
Okay. But yeah, so you have your reaction to use now. Perfect. Okay, Leland, is your turn.
I would say that Leland is watching things progress and he's becoming somewhat impatient. And he noticed what Amaris was doing with the ballista on the back of the cart that they're on, and he fires an eldritch blast towards the ballista.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, coming right up. Okay, so just roll to attack that,
Yep,
yeah?
yeah, so you just cast the Eldritch Blast to attack. Yep.
Kikoki.
That hits.
That is a 19, so that does
Roll
hit.
damage.
And the great thing is, it's force damage. I feel like surely that's going to be pretty good against an object.
Surely.
Surely. 6 damage.
What does the Eldritch Blast look like when Leland casts it?
Well, it's definitely going to be green, like the illustration. I like that because it's like undead, because that's like his association. I think some kind of like, almost like a, I'm trying to say, it's kind of a hard thing to describe, like a bony almost, like, tendril kind of thing, like a bony tendril. I think something like that would look quite cool.
Oh yeah.
Crackle Nuggets is shocked.
I hear you laughing.
From a warlock? What is that?
Not in my
Welcome to
D&D.
your life now. This is it.
Yeah, this is my life.
Combat,
Honestly.
rinse and repeat. There's nothing else to do.
It's my favorite thing.
I love
because,
it.
I played like a cleric in my last campaign. I was like, oh god, I want to do, like, I just want to like break shit. So this is my answer to that.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
You gotta
the
cast
base.
it in your Leland voice.
Eldritch Blast!
Let's go.
Awesome.
I love this already.
Me too.
Yeah, it destroys it. The base of it is shattered and destroyed, and like the ballista
Let's go.
actually goes off. We'll see. It goes off accidentally as it's destroyed.
Oh boy.
That makes sense. Love it. Let's see what happens.
Yep, that makes sense. Yeah.
Where's that going?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Revick.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Come
boy.
on, Revick, get out of the way.
Come on, you
Wow.
got
To the chest. You think this will go poorly?
You got this.
Oh,
Okay.
13. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Oh, thank fuck.
That would have been pretty bad. If not.
Oh.
Oh yeah, if that hit, Jesus.
Oh yeah. Like I would just assume death would have been a possibility.
It collapses.
And there
and
goes
it's
the
heavy.
gunslinger.
It's kind of heavy and like collapse, and you kind of hear some clangs in the back with some of like the the junk, the junk that's in the back, and you know the metals and stuff, the shinies, the loot, Leland.
The junk in the trunk.
The junk in
Yeah,
the
the
trunk.
junk in the trunk.
The junk in the trunk.
Okay, Tera, the one in front of you is going to. The one in front of you is going to attack you non-lethally.
Okay.
A 13 to hit.
Misses.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Bob and weave, baby. Bob and weave.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Look out. And you, Thorn, you
Yes, sir.
attacked him with the trident. He is going to go for killing blow to defend himself.
All right.
The other guy is focused on the other, which is a plus 4 to hit.
All right.
A 13 to hit you.
Oh, that misses, man.
Dang. That okay. Well, I'm
Dang.
going like crap today.
Yeah.
Revick and Amaris, the two in the cart. You see them look at each other at the exact same time, and they go thump thump, and they both retract into their shells, and just you hear like a clang as like both their little shells just clatter into the back of the cart. It's kind of hard to see them right now.
Oh.
So they got a little bit of cover. Actually, Amaris, you can see them because you are directly above them. They're just laying in the bottom of the cart, but they are retracted into their shells.
I guess they surrendered.
Okay, that's their turn.
Good, good, good.
A lot of missing. Tara, you're up, and then Amaris is on deck.
Cool.
I like that
So
saying, by the way.
What saying?
On deck. I like
On
that.
deck?
On
On deck. I've never heard that before. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good. So the first thing I'm going to do is look over at Thorn and be like, oh, for fuck's sake, God's below, non-lethal! Just scream at him. And
You're no
then,
fun.
I'll non-lethally fisticuff the turtle in front of me,
Okay.
and if I hit, I'll use the grapple.
Okay.
Let's see,
Yeah,
fisticuffs.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay, yeah, roll damage, double the dice.
Double the dice.
Bloody hell, we
I
love a
think you get to
crit.
roll an extra d6 on top of that.
Okay, dokies. Let me just roll a wee d6 a Rooney here.
D6 Rune. Nice.
There we go.
So that's, oh my gosh, 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where are you
So she
striking?
just, like-
What does the, there's a
Um,
haymaker.
Yeah, so the first one's like just a quick jab to the gut, and when
Yeah.
he goes down as a like wind him, I then bring the other one up under his chin, and I'm like, sorry. And then
Okay, as a
as he
bonus
start-
action, yep, you can make an athletics.
as he starts to fall, then try and grapple him.
Okay, go ahead and make another
Athletics
grapple check.
22 this
Oh.
time.
Hey.
Better.
God, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a firm grip on his shell, and he is currently grappled. Ouchies. He can.
Yeah.
So his speed is now 0.
0.
And that's what he looks like now. He's streaking.
I know, I suppose I'm taller than him as well, so I'm just kind of like hugging him, kind of, and I'm like, shh, it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be all right. Shh, 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 shh.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
That's
I love it. Okay, Amaris, you are up.
Yes. Okay. Can I see this guy over here from where I'm
You
at?
can see everybody from where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
as part of being
I'm
up in the
gonna
stand.
try to shoot him in the foot.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. So range attacks are not able to do non-lethal, but we'll make note that you try and shoot in the foot. His
Okay.
meat, his turtle meat on the leg. So yeah, make an attack roll.
Turtle meat.
That hits. So
For 8 piercing.
8 piercing
Yeah.
damage through the leg.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, it goes through his knee
Ow.
cap.
Oh,
I'm
I see that
gonna
heart attack.
yell.
Oh, you got an
over to
arrow to
the-
knee, don't you?
I'm gonna yell to the people over there and be like, "Hey guys, these other two backed off. Do we want to try to take their shit now?"
Do it!
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. How much movement does going down this ladder take? Is it
I'd say you could how far are you wanting to get? Like up into the cart or
I was gonna try to get like onto or around the cart.
Okay, there's actually a good point to jump onto it from the stand. So you can leap onto
Oh well.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You
I
get there.
will.
That uses up all
leap.
your movement. But you land there, and you can see. As a bonus action, you can do a perception check if you like.
Sure. Beep, beep.
Okay. You do see the most valuable loot in here. I mean, you could just take the whole card possibly, but you do see a lot of those ornate metallic boxes, some silver, a lot of silver. Looks like very well made, like stained glass on some of them too. Very well crafted.
Okay.
And you do
Okay.
see at
Yeah.
your feet two like humanoid. They're just retracted in their shell.
I peek into the shell of the top of one of them and just go, "Hey there."
It wobbles
What's
in
up?
fear a little bit. Like,
Oh,
Are we the baddies?
Yes,
Oh.
it appears that way.
that's
Thorn.
great.
Thorn, you were up. And then.
All right.
Revick.
So, I honestly kind of forgot we were doing non-lethal on these last time. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna do a. Can you do a non-lethal attack? Try it.
Yes. Yeah. Any melee attack
Yeah.
you can do non-lethal, I believe. Yeah. Just has to be made.
Okay, so that also includes my bite. Noted. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
technically.
So technically, biting his jugular is not lethal.
Yeah.
It's just a
Yes.
love bite. Nothing.
It's a love bite. Yeah. It's gonna put him to sleep out of fear. You know.
So, yeah, what would you like to do then?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna non-lethal attack with that try, and let's do it
Okay.
on this portal right here, right in front of
So
me.
you roll to attack.
Off.
It hits the shell,
Yep.
and the trident like vibrates a little bit.
Yeah, and I still got my bonus action, so we're
yes,
good.
you can bite as a bonus action.
Yep, bonus action bite. Let's try it. That's a 20.
That hits.
Dirty
Roll
20.
damage. That
Hell
punctures
yeah.
his arm.
8 piercing, non-lethal, please.
He is knocked out.
Oh, that's good.
He's put
Heck
to sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, so you give him a love bite, and you, Tera, you see Thorn. It almost looks like he's killing him, but you see him like bite
Yeah.
into him and like whip him down into the ground, like
Yeah.
with ferocious bite, and it's quite unsettling to watch. But you see him, and he starts snoring like he got knocked out so hard, he's
Yeah.
snoring on the ground. But he is.
Yeah,
still breathing.
I drew just enough blood to make him fall over. You know.
Scientific, only a few milliliters.
Yeah. Only that amount. Yeah. Now I'll just move over with my last bit of movement over to here. How about?
Okay. Revick
And
and
that's it.
Leland. Oh,
Alright.
so Revick first, of course, yes.
Yeah. So, all right. I'll move over towards the card here.
Yes.
Looking at the card itself, does it have any discernible markings on it? Like, could anyone pick out this cart from other carts in a lineup, or is this like, you know, is it fancy
looks
in any
like
way?
It is not anything special. The only thing that marks this as special is the garb of the guards that are transporting it. That's the only. That's it.
Perfect. How's this? You guys can take the cart there in the road. We'll take yours. We'll leave, and you take yours. We'll go our separate ways. And I'll move over to the cart, and I'll kind of shuffle the shells off of the cart.
Shuffle them off.
just kind of like
Roll 'em.
Get off.
Yeah. Just like.
I
Yeah,
will
just-
say, oh man, poor guys.
Oh, I feel. You know, I feel bad for these turtles.
They're gonna make dexterity
Well,
saving throws. They have disadvantage on it because they are withdrawn in their shells. They both just slide out. You kind of like pick. They're a little heavy, and you're able to like lift them and heave them over, and they're both on either side of the cart now. But they drop off, bunk bunk, with a thud, and yeah, they're sitting there now, and just no response.
Dude, they're actually like stunned with fear. That's
Yeah.
so sad.
I feel so bad for them.
They'll be fine. They're not
They'll be fine.
injured.
It's better this
Yeah.
than them trying to aggro us and then dying.
Exactly. Better leaving them alive than having to kill them.
That's fair.
All right, round up, everyone. We're getting out of here.
Aye, Captain.
All right, well, so Leland, it's your turn.
All
And
right.
the Tornadals will be next. So the only one that you see that's still like in action is the one that's on Tera.
The one I'm chokeholding just
Yes.
now.
The
Yes.
one I'm just like in front of right now.
He's still up. He looks hostile, but yeah, it looks like Tera's got him pretty good. He's grappled currently.
Yeah.
What'd you like to do?
I think. I think Leland here would take a look at at Tera grappling the poor turtle over there, and just shoot a cheeky Eldritch Blast at the turtle.
Oh, fuck.
I was like RP wise,
Yeah,
so we do.
yeah,
so
That's
Roll
fair.
one
That's
attack.
fair. Yeah, I respect it.
Tara sees in slow motion you like lift your wee wings in the green. She's like, no.
Roll an Eldritch Blast.
Okie dokie, Eldritch Blast. Hopefully it just misses. Gonna miss.
Fuck.
Oh,
No, it's definitely not gonna miss.
Nope.
yeah, that's not missing enough.
It
Oh boy.
zaps into his face. And we'll see, depending on the damage,
Oh
what
my.
happens.
Oh, oh dear. Oh dear.
8 fools.
Okay.
Tera, you smell burning flesh, like reptilian humanoid flesh, as the front of the turtle's face is like zapped with this force energy, and just like searing and smoking. He's like, he's. It's hard for him to breathe. It looks like he's on very close to death's doorstep.
Oh, okay.
And Leland just shouts, "Look like you need a little help there."
Oh, for fuck's sake! What is it with you, you wee psycho bird, you?
Damn pigeon! You damnable cockroach of the skies! Why the bloody hell did you do that?
Okay.
Funny.
You have a bonus action, Leland.
Funny.
Oh yeah, my bonus action.
And
You
move
also
if
got-
you want to move.
I won't use. Yeah, I will move. I'll head towards the cart with the broken ballista.
Okay, and you also can
And,
use your
get on
bonus
board.
action because you are Luma to move an additional. What's the? There's a flap.
Oh,
attack.
that's right.
So basically, you burn your bonus
Yeah.
action to give you a little bit of extra movement boost. I think.
That's actually
But it's
really
only
cool.
it's only upwards, I think. I don't
Okay.
think it moves you forward. It just propels yourself upwards,
Okay,
which
okay.
I guess I could use it to jump on the
Oh,
cart.
okay, yeah. So move your
Yeah,
move your
Just
character.
as like a little flourish.
So yeah, the
Yeah.
grid's on, so you can each tile is like 5 feet, and then you can also use a ruler, as well. But yeah, each tile is 5 foot. Mhm.
5.
Perfect. There we go.
Cool.
You're perched
Boom.
up. Yeah, Revick, you see, yeah, to the left of you, Leland is perched up there looking at the loot. Looks like a pretty sizable haul.
Looks good.
Okay. It's your turn. The turtles. Oh man.
I
This
feel bad for
guy
them.
That's being like fried and
So
choked
bad.
out. He is going to look at you, Tera. Know that he's just grappled. And then
Sorry, I'm sorry. It wasn't me.
he just closes his eyes and kind of just like rests in your arms and like surrender.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
no. I feel so bad for them.
At least he's alive. At least he's alive.
yes,
it's
yes.
just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
He's
That's
alive.
true.
It's all right.
I just kind of go, oh no, he died, and just lie him down, but like play dead.
Ah, very nice.
Hey.
Yes.
We will end.
I just
end combat
I
there.
just sniff at him. Just like,
Excellent first encounter, everybody. That was great.
Yeah.
oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, like nobody died or anything.
Nearly.
True.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have
Yeah, I guess I'll come on.
two cards.
I suppose.
It is now
Ooh.
just got dark. At the end of the combat, the orange and like the purple has faded to just very dark, and it's gotten a little bit colder. You can already feel the night air surrounding you guys as you see 2 turtles withdrawn in their shells and 2 sleeping and knocked out. What would you all like to do?
Well, I'm gonna walk back over to the card, obviously, but of course I can see my way to the dark vision, so
Okay. Yep.
If
So,
it's dim light or anything.
yeah, you can see okay out here. It's got everything's kind of gray and dull.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get into the card and just ask, what do we got to let me go. Revick and I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. Amaris.
We should probably get out of here first, and then we can take inventory.
Fair point. But The funny thing is, I'm probably still in that in the shifted form for a little bit longer while I'm in here.
Yes.
So
How long
I
does that
probably
last? For a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, a minute. So I'm probably there for a little bit like that still. As I
Mars
come
wouldn't
in.
say anything about it, but she's definitely like.
You just hear Tera like shouting from down the road. I need a rest. I'm tired. I'm gonna move this tree now and then we'll go sleepies, okay? And I'll move the log out the way so that the path's unblocked.
Okay.
Cool.
Where would you like
Sounds
to
good.
move just out of here? Okay. Let's destroy
To the
it.
side, yeah. So it's like aye,
Done.
that's it. And then I'll move the other cart as well. I'll just push it to the side.
Maybe
Okay.
I should come out and maybe help with that. I don't know.
You see one of the carts.
With-
Yeah, the one that is dismantled. You shove it over with ease.
Oh, I'm
Let,
knackered now.
Let's take the cart, lay low somewhere for a little bit. No need to go to a city. Just hang tight in the woods here for a bit.
Good plan. Good plan.
There's
Yeah,
no
let me go a
immediate
little off
rush.
path.
What was that?
Yes,
Tera,
definitely. Away from this mess.
Yes,
Tera,
away
stay-
from here.
Away from this damnable setting. Yes.
Okay. Where would you all? Well, so there's no. Oh, they do have one horse. they
Do
did
they?
have a horse. You guys didn't
I
know
mean,
so.
we could have done the push and pull situation there.
Yes, you did not
Yeah,
have to
Tera and Thorn
pull.
is secretly disappointed they don't get to push the cart.
God damn it.
Whereas I'm just indifferent to the whole situation.
So the horse is, yeah, it is doing okay. It seems very shaken and quite scared.
Oh.
Rub its neck and go, easy girl.
Oh, make an animal handling check.
Oh boy! Oh no,
I-
you're about to get booked.
Can I give
You
him
can
advantage
assist.
on that and kind of help? And...
Yeah, you can roll with advantage. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. It's very good you did that.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Ooh,
Oh my lord.
that
A
tracks.
1 and a 7. Yeah, that's okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Easy
You
girl.
know,
Never mentioned I've never done this before.
It
Oh,
seems
yeah.
quite shaken, but it is drivable. But this thing is adrenaline is pulsing through it, and you see its pupils like dilated in fear. But
Aw.
it's
Kinda
still
like-
operational as a horse.
I kind of look at you and I'm just like, maybe hand me the reins.
You got it. I hand him over.
Okay, Amaris.
This raid is.
Yes. Okay, you will drive. You have an easy time kind of making it. Yeah, you won't have any issues steering it where you need to go. Okay. What would the rest of you like to do? You guys are on the cart. You see, you see some like, what's the word? Like nice candle holders, like some like antiques like that. You see some like, like lockets, of like different metals as well. Some have, I don't know, like designs on the inside. So, yeah, it looks like not all of it's like junk. Some of it's like pretty nice. Like even the boxes that have like a crack in them or like slightly tarnished, like it's still silver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Leland do an investigation check to maybe like appraise the worth of some of these objects?
Appraise the worth. I like that. Let's see. What is Leland's?
Would it
you
be an
know-
investigation check?
Yeah. If you want to do investigation, that could work. Yeah, it's kind of. If you think that's
Okay.
what would work, cool with that.
Let me try that out.
Okay. This hall
22.
is pretty
Ooh.
good.
Hey. Nice.
This hall is probably worth about like, oh man, like 100, 150 gold worth of stuff. You could with you know, if you maybe took some time to find some good selling, could be worth 200. But you recall back to the letter.
Only have 2 days.
I know, the
rookies
damned letter.
contract. Help yourselves to whatever you find, as long as I get 50-50 cut.
Wah, wah, wah.
150.
Yeah.
150.
So my background is in thievery, and part of that says that I have connections to that organization and maybe members of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Might I know of some of their connections for a fence that would be able to turn some of this furniture and stuff into
Yeah.
coin?
Okay. Does the ability with the background use like in a check, or is just like a thing that automatically happens?
I think it's a DM discretion thing. It's based
Oh.
on what you think seems reasonable.
Okay. I will say, you think a little bit, and it hits you. You have a light bulb moment. New Hope, the next town over, does have a fence. The thing is, though, they move a little slow. So, but it is viable, and you probably could get a good amount for this haul, like what it's actually worth. But yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you do have a contact out in New
Very
Hope.
good.
And is a New Hope where our next contact is supposed to be for this guy with the contract?
With the stables
name is
and
Luke
the next town
Skywalker.
over, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we're good.
I have a little rummage through to see, like, she wants to kind of like separate the stuff into like wee boxes and jewelry, and just kind of see if there's anything else of interest. Because so far we've only seen the kind of like the kind of jewelry and boxes and whatever.
Okay, you can make an investigation or a perception check if you want to take
Could
some
I-
Anyone
time.
like to assist me?
Could I give advantage?
Well,
because
Leland
I
was-
last-
Yeah, you can
oh,
help.
like-
Yeah, if you
Oh,
guys
sorry,
simply
sorry.
provide the help action, the help action will give people advantage. So
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Skwobs.
No, that's all right. I just meant because he was already investigating it.
Okay.
Are you proficient in investigation or anything, Leland?
No. I not proficient in it. Oh no, I am proficient in it. What am I saying?
Oh,
I was
okay.
looking at my character sheet. I didn't think
Okay,
I
then
was.
yeah, you absolutely do it.
I shall give you advantage and I shall assist you. I'll basically like hold like a torch above you while you use your small body to kind of like bury yourself in and look for stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Like
Yeah.
nestling into all the nooks and crannies of the box. Okay,
I'll
let's
hold
do
that.
it.
I'll hold this. And you have a wee nosy.
That works quite well.
Okay, thank you
actually,
very
yeah.
much. Then he starts to like rustle through and roll with advantage. You said just to double check.
Yep.
I'm giving
Investigation
you-
at advantage.
Okay. Has that gone through?
Ooh, 16.
Yep.
Yes.
16, not bad. Not bad.
Not
That's
bad, not
pretty
bad, not
good.
bad.
That is very good. You find a I don't know how you found it, but you found a scroll of
Hog.
Ray of Fire, or like not
Ooh.
Firebolt, like the first level spell. What is it? Ray of Fire?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Ray
no,
of
Burning
Fire,
Hands.
Raise-
Yeah.
It's Burning Hands.
Burning hands. Okay. Yeah.
Like that.
Yes, the level 1 spell, Burning Hands. Yep.
Okay. So do I need to add that as like an item?
Yeah, you can
This
add
is
that into like the
something I've not
spot,
done
like the
before.
treasures, if you want. Yeah, I would
The
put that there.
treasures bit.
If you
Okay.
want to hold on to it, or you can pass it to someone else, or you can just say the party has this. I don't know. Up to you.
Can he say it was empty?
Well, that's
Try
not
and
all you
deceive
find.
everybody.
Well, Tara's there looking. Tara's seeing everything that you're picking up. So
That's
you
true.
Tara-
can
That's
point
true.
this out because she's lifting things up for you.
So
You also
Tara kinda
find
like-
Fair enough.
one actual healing potion, minor healing potion.
Not cloudy.
Not cloudy.
Fantastic.
It is.
That's perfect. Yeah.
It is quite clarified. It's nice.
is that 2d4 plus 2?
I think it's
Or
actually just
something.
1d.
Regular, did you say?
1 second. Potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
I think
You're
it's-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just writing everything down.
Perfect.
So Leland, Tara like sees you pull out the scroll and kind of like go to pocket it, and then she just kind of looks at you and goes, "I didn't see nothing," and turns her head away. So she's like allowing you to, if you want to take it, because she's not interested in fucking scrolls or whatever.
And
Okay.
personally, I would also have no care. So if I were to ever. know
All
about
right.
that,
So I think Leland would hear that and be like,
I misjudged you. Thank you very much. And then he passes the potion of healing discreetly to Tera.
She actually like blows the torch thing out and goes, "Oh no! What happened?"
And I'm just sitting there like I just shrug because I don't really care.
So I will pocket that scroll and I will give the potion of healing to Tera as like a thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okie-dokies.
So
Quickly light the torch again like that. Oh, we're back. Hello.
And we're back.
Nice trick.
it looks well, Leland, there's something else you find. And there's more. But wait, there's more.
Oh, what?
And there's more.
And there's more.
The most valuable
my
item
God.
that you think, with your appraise, in combination of your appraisal earlier, you see a nice silver locket, and on the inside is just like it's almost like a stained glass portrait on the inside.
And what is it of? What is the portrait depicting?
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Can I assist?
Yes, you can assist.
Out of curiosity, give him a help action.
Thank you. History. So that would be advantage as well. I'm sorry, I keep asking. I just want to be absolutely
You guys are free to ask however many questions you want. 17.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
I have rolled.
You would recognize
17.
this as it looks like it could be a portrait of like someone like in remembrance, but there's also some like nature aspects to it. If you look really hard, like there's some hints of green glass in there that could be like leaves maybe, or like a twig or something like around the head. It might be like a dryad. I don't know, but yeah, it does look like it's supposed to be the likeness of somebody.
What's a dryad? Sorry.
Oh, a dryad is like a nature spirit. So there's like you know, like the girls that turn into trees and they like seduce people, like in like Disney movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's usually
Thank you.
Yes.
Too.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
You know how seductive Disney movies are.
Yes.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
That makes me sound like a
Just
creep.
where you watch it.
The real horror is my taste in women.
We saw your Black Friday. We know.
My Disney crush.
Exactly. I was gonna say, man. Like, we are there.
Yes, kind of like a
we
Spriggan book.
saw everything, man.
Yeah.
Spriggan, yeah, they got like a
Yes.
Spriggan vibe about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, isn't this an interesting find?
Yeah.
Would have a look at this, everybody.
And then Leland shows the locket with the stained glass portrait into everyone else.
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna-
they've got a tiny woman in that locker. How do we get her out?
I believe that's a picture, actually.
Oh, what? No.
Oh no, I think I can hear her
portrait
screaming.
boy.
I think you're right.
Sarah starts like freaking out.
Damnable pigeon.
The bird's fucking with you, Tera.
oh, okay,
Screwing with
thank
you.
Anyway, who wants to look after this? I have no need for such trinkets unless it's to be making money with.
No, me, I don't like it. It's creepy looking.
Perhaps I could carry it for you. Lighten your burden.
No pun intended.
There was no pun intended. I'm gonna be honest. There was no pun intended.
Okay, Leland hands over the locket to Thorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's worth probably about 25
much
gold pieces.
obliged.
It's not that. It's pretty valuable for like a tiny little locket worth like 25 gold. It's like, you know, a good chunk of this cart is in values in this. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
The night.
I'll
It continues to get darken now. It's a little cloudy. Some of the stars that you saw earlier are kind of like disappearing, and like some heavy clouds are rolling in. Still getting a little bit. It's still getting colder. You can kind of see sometimes like it's getting pretty chilly actually. Your breath.
Amaris, should we stop somewhere, do you think, for a wee beddy boys?
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, that's a good idea. And I'm gonna try to like see if I can find like a way that we can go off the path and not be seen, and like a nice little resting spot. Keep my eye out for something like that.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll a perception or a survival check. Up to you.
I'll do survival.
15. Okay. Survival. You do see a clearing where it looks like a lot of. You actually see like some deer rest here. So it's kind of a little bit flattened. It's like a naturally little flattened, cushy area. And you do make out a trail that you can do between the bushes and stuff. You could take one of the carts and hide off the road a little bit. How far deep are you looking to go off the trail?
I mean, not like horrendously deep, because like I don't want to get us like way far off of the path that we need to go, but like I want to be like someone else would have to like go into the woods to see us at the same time, like right on the cusp, but like
Okay.
not
enough that we're not getting
road.
lost, but not so like we're not in the way in people when they pass through.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay. You guys pull the cart with the horse. Horse is still pretty sketched out, but yeah, you guys are able to park the cart out in the deer spot if you want.
I'm gonna like see if there's like a tree that I could maybe like tie the horse to a bit so that it doesn't run off in the middle of the night.
Yeah, there's a young tree. It's kind of skinny, but it will do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just kind of give it a pat and be like, sorry. You're a weird sounding horse, man.
Nay.
Nay.
Maybe I should let you run off.
You like slap his behind, like get out of here.
Leave. We don't want you anymore.
The horse looks damn diseased. May as well cut it down.
In the cart, you actually see a few days worth of rations, and like some like equipment that you could use. It looks like they were intending to camp out somewhere. So they have like some backpacks, the basic adventuring equipment that you guys would get at level 1. You know, like any like stuff like that, like bed rolls, you know, some pots and pans, some tiny stuff for camping gear. So yeah, that's also part of the goods too.
Okay.
What would you all like to do as it gets a little bit darker? I'm pretty quiet, but still pretty. It gets quite chilly. Quite chilly tonight.
Well, I guess I'll start by looking to everyone and just ask, like, would you all mind if I were to build us a fire, perhaps?
Do we need to?
Probably not, no. Unless you want cold food.
It is getting a bit cold though around us. It mightn't be a wise choice. I know
Yeah,
light
we
isn't
fire.
the best option. Draws attention.
Maybe
but
just, that's fair
I mean, there's
point,
probably
yeah.
people like camping along the road anyway, so shouldn't it be too suspicious?
Especially this soon after the incident. I doubt anyone's even discovered it yet.
Indeed.
Aye, just a wee fire, you know? Just something to keep
yes.
the nip out there.
Nothing roaring, but enough to keep my feathers warm. That'll do.
Aye.
If
That'll
anybody's
do.
like paying attention to it, you would kind of notice that Amaris is definitely kind of like really tense when fire is brought up.
I get.
But
My
you know, if
perception is low.
What is what is my passive perception? Hold
So
on.
it's
What
going
is
to be
mine?
10 plus your perception number.
My passive perception is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is 10. So
Okay.
yeah, probably not going to notice that.
Mine's
I'm afraid.
9.
We're all so dumb.
I'm a little lost on some things.
All right, but whenever everybody is in agreement, she's just kind of like, okay, and then she kind of slinks away.
Interesting. Okay.
Right, let's get some grub on the go, and then how about we do a wee sleep schedule? People sleeping, stay awake and stuff like that.
I'll go
I'll take a
first.
watch.
Oh, okay.
I
mean-
I'll just take a watch. It doesn't matter which one.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I
you
can.
just could go together, and then
Mm.
you two, and then another two, and then one person in the morning.
I can take the morning.
Oh, yeehaw.
I'll take the early shift. I'm a bit of a night owl anyway.
All right, then it's you and me.
Me and you
Let's
and
do it.
me.
Who's up first?
Oh,
For the
Amaris
watch?
Sorry.
and Thorn, I think.
I guess that would work, sure.
Okay, Amaris and Thorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That makes
before-
sense.
Before you guys start a watch up, is there anything that your characters would like to do after? So, you guys scoped the area out together. You made a plan. You raided a cart, left one behind, and took this off the road a little bit. And it was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. There were some scuff things that happened in the planning, but you were successful. Is there anything that your characters would like to do tonight, or if you wanted to say something to another character, you can go ahead. Up to you. If not, that's fine. We can continue too into the watches. But before we start the watches, before that,
I look to Tera, and
Yeah.
I just say that I must say your way with your hands is quite impressive when you handle that turtle.
Thanks a lot. I mean, up north where I come from, we didn't have anything fancy. It's fight with your fists or your legs or whatever you've got, really.
Where I come from, we use mainly spears and live in huts, nothing more, nothing less.
Simple life. I like it.
More tribal in nature.
Actually, while we're all kind of sitting around the campfire, what the hell are yous all doing here anyway? Like, yous are a pure, I'm including myself in this, an eclectic group, shall we say.
I'm raising money for a nearby orphanage. Lies.
Oh, it's lovely!
Yes.
Insight check?
you guys can quite. Yeah, Leland's being quite sarcastic. It's dripping.
Yes. The fair.
Tera's just got a tear rolling down her cheek. She's like, "Oh, it's lovely."
I just cross my arms at him, and I'm just like, yes, the damnable pigeon raising money for an orphanage. Right.
Yes, I'm quite the giving person. They call me a philanthropist over there.
Indeed.
Tera, you learned a new word today. Philanthropist.
I know about that. A philanthropist.
It still makes you feel emotional that he's so kind, though. Right.
Such a big heart for such a small creature.
So I mean, since we're all like, I'm just gonna say it's like out of character for a second. I don't trust anyone just yet as much. Maybe Tera a little bit more, but I don't know.
You could lie to us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna look to everyone. I'm just gonna sigh and just say, I'm just trying to make a simple living and find a way back somewhere. Nothing more, nothing less.
But you too. Tera is so nosy, by the way. She's just like...
I parted ways recently with a crew that I was running with. They treat me well. And I feel like I left on good terms. But Eventually the winds take you somewhere else, and you have some other priorities you want to address, things that you might have put off for a while, and I think it's time to finally address. So, yeah, ended up landing here in Hope and seeing if I can catch a lead on some things I've been ignoring and neglecting for a while now.
I think to that, uncharacteristically, Leland would kind of just give a curt nod towards Revick. But not say much, just give a curt nod. Respectful curt nod.
Whereas I would just, eyes just look towards Revick, and then, just a showing of respect, maybe, a slight amount of respect for what he's trying to do. And then I would look to, then I'd look away after that for a bit. Towards, the fire, if it's still roaring, just contemplating.
Amaris, about you? I mean, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I've not really seen any drow wandering around here, ever.
Not many, no. Very few.
I'm
On my end
networking.
as well.
Oh.
I see.
I gotta be honest, I can't quite hear you over there, Drow. You're very far away from the fire. Would you mind speaking up a little bit?
It's the small ears
Networking.
of the...
Oh, networking. Why are you so far away? Come and join us.
Maybe you should use your magic to grow bigger ears, pigeon.
I'll have you know my ears are big enough. You just can't see them under my feathers.
She gets a little closer to the fire, and then it's just kind of we don't have pigeon folk down in the Underdark. Are people normally this racist to them?
Damn!
Wailing on the pigeon all day just because he's a pigeon. I don't understand it.
Listen, I'm used to the ire from others. It really doesn't bother me at all. As long as you all help me find what I'm here for, which is a cut of the check, I don't really care.
I just look to him what's his name? Sorry, I can't really.
Leland?
Leland, sorry. Yeah, I just look to Leland and just hold a hand up and say, I hope you know I meant no offense to you. It was just to get a reaction.
Of course not. Of course.
Nothing more.
Yeah, well, listen, if I say anything to you, please know I mean all offense.
Good. then I will start to try harder.
I will say, speaking of getting a check, and getting our due, you all did great there for not having been on a heist like that before. Mildly impressed. You worked a lot more in tandem than many of the crews I've been with, so proud of yourselves in that.
You done this a lot?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I've done this a lot, and many have not gone as smoothly.
Oh, could you give us any potential examples of a bad thing happening during one of these heists of yours? I got to say, I'm tantalized by the idea of hearing about your misfortune. Not personal misfortune, just I'm gossiping.
Beans, Revick.
A story around the fire, perhaps.
His eyes go wide for a second at you suggesting that, and he's like, oh. Well, so there was this merchant, owned some really nice property, and, we had a boss who maybe wanted to undercut his equity, so to speak.
Oh.
So, we were paid to maybe get rid of some of it. Discreetly. Well, everything was going great. Until our alchemist friend tripped. Clumsy as he could have been.
Fool.
The alchemist fire landed where it definitely shouldn't have. And next thing you know, both the warehouse, the hospital, and my horse are on fire.
Oh dear lord.
It was quite awful.
Oh,
Really
He still owes
sad
me
and
for that horse.
glad we didn't let you hit the horse then.
Yeah.
You
It's been a while.
seem to have been
See.
through a lot. Mm.
It's all right. Yeah, you don't get all these scars without any stories, right? And you kind of notice, he kind of draws attention to it finally. And he's got like this pretty nasty looking scar across his cheek. There's one now you see that's kind of poking out across his neck.
Mm.
And like he's kind of like kept almost like naturally kind of subdued. But as he's like sitting down and kind of opening up to you all, he kind of like relaxes more. The cuffs of his like jacket kind of pull back, and his hat's maybe lifted a bit higher than it normally sits.
Mm. I just squint my eyes at the scars, and I just look at him curiously, like, and I ask, where did you, if you don't mind me asking, where did you get these scars from?
Well, this was a scuff with my buddy Tom.
Mm.
But this one, I don't quite remember this one.
Interesting.
As in, were you just that drunk that you don't remember getting it, or what's the explanation there? You don't remember how you got the scar?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Leland's actually not taking the piss here. He's actually like
I know.
really curious about
Yeah.
how he could forget how he got the scar.
Boy. So he gets a bit of like 1,000-yard stare for a second, and just says, "Pretty sure I pissed off the wrong people somehow on accident, and think I got what I deserved. At least that's what I was told. So I'll leave it at that." And he kind of like becomes a little bit more quiet from that.
Bit more subdued. Yeah.
Mm.
And Leland backs off a little bit. Not in fear, but just in, well, I'm getting no more blood from this stone, so.
So, while this is happening, from the motion of that, you see that I'm kind of just holding my right wrist. Interestingly enough, like I've never been showing any attention to that, but you can see like maybe there's a bit of a mark there, possibly, but kind of like a circular one around my wrist. And
What's that? What's that?
And I look over to Tara, and I look a bit bewildered, like as if I came out of a trance. And I'm like, nothing. It's nothing. Just a wound from a past skirmish, perhaps. It's nothing. Just nothing.
Okay, mysterious. Speaking of mysterious, have any's ever seen another Goliath, like a stone Goliath? Kind of looks like me, wee bit shorter hair, no as many tattoos.
You're the only stone Goliath I've ever seen.
Okay, what about
I
you?
just. Oh, sorry. Wait, who was being asked?
Anyone should just like, what about you? What about you? What about you? She's asking all yous.
Honestly, Goliath, I have never seen anything quite like you in my life, so I'm afraid not.
I may have seen a couple, but I don't remember.
But no one that looks exactly like me, but just with shorter hair, no.
You sure you weren't looking in a mirror one time?
No. Ah, well, maybe, no, but no. No. Revick, what about you? Someone exactly like me, just shorter hair.
I mean, I've met a lot of people in my time around, and I don't know. I see all kinds of folk. But is there a reason why we might have seen this person?
No, I'm just asking if you have seen a Goliath that looks exactly like me, just with shorter hair. It's not that complicated.
You're right. It's not that complicated. But I'm curious as to why this specific Goliath matters so much.
Haha. Funny that, because I have a twin sister.
Do you now?
Twin sister, you say?
Aye, but she's went a wander, so I'm looking for her.
Wander.
Well, if she happens to be near this campfire, we'll let you know.
DM, I've met a lot of people in my time around. Any chances?
I will say all of you well, excluding Tera, Revick, Amaris, Thorn, and Leland.
Mm-hmm.
None of you have seen anyone that matches Tera's description
Okay.
at all. Yeah, no bell is wrong. It's but you can picture, you can imagine it though. You can imagine, okay, Tera's face and features, but with just shorter hair. You can picture it. Nothing in your memory files is going off at all.
Nothing.
Okay.
No.
But
Don't
no,
remember
to answer your
anything.
question, haven't seen anyone. Sorry.
Terribly sorry.
No, fine. It's fine. It's fine. Night, and she just
Just slams down.
Yeah.
Someone wake her up for her watch when she's ready.
Yes,
Who's speaking
please.
first?
I'll probably be the one to wake her.
Okay. So who's how did you guys decide to break up tonight?
I think me and Thorn were going first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two,
we were
two,
going
and
first.
one.
2, 2,
Who
1.
was taking the
Yeah.
morning shift?
So me and Revick would be doing the second watch,
Okay.
I
Tera
think.
last.
Ow.
Is that what we decided?
No, I think we were
he
doing
was
like,
third shift. Yeah.
how's this? 2-2-1, right? So it'd be
Yeah.
Amaris and
Thorn.
Thorn. Then we'd have Tera, and I could stay up with Tera, so to do another 2. And then if Leland wanted to take the morning, that could work as well.
Good
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
The rest of you, except for Thorn and Amaris, fall asleep. And you start to just rest. Amaris and Thorn. It is really chilly tonight, and you see a lot of like, because it's like so chilly, but there's still like, I don't know, there's like a lot of condensation in the air, and it makes the forest kind of like really misty and foggy. It's kind of like spreading from the forest, and it's a little hard to see. So because of that, make perception rolls at disadvantage, or you guys can
Perception.
help one another to can't just do one roll, a normal roll, up to you. So either make a roll at disadvantage, or one of you makes a normal roll.
Do you want to maybe help me and have me do the normal roll?
I can help you.
Okay.
Cool.
Let me
So
think
make
about
a
it.
normal
Okay.
roll, Amaris, to cancel out that foggy disadvantage. Beautiful.
Ooh.
19. Let's go.
Amaris, some time goes by, about 30 minutes in, and boy is this like fog thick, and you hear some you hear off in the distance with your high perception, because it's a little bit hard to hear, so you focus on your hearing. Sorry, it's hard to see, so you focus on your hearing, and you hear off in the distance like another horse and cart coming down the road, and you
I just
hear
kinda-
like some voices where you hear some off in the distance kind of echoing a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear though, it's faint. Like, oh, they're over here, you said? Okay, let's go bed. You kind of hear that kind of coming in deep from the towards the road where you were at, but it's hard to see. You cannot see him, it's just too foggy.
I just kind of look at Thorn and I'm like, stay really quiet. Someone's close by. And I want to maybe kind of like try to go a little bit on the edges of our camp a bit, but like toward the voices, but like sneakily to like kind of see if I can lay eyes on them and, you know, hide in the trees.
Okay.
Ready.
So you go to the edge of the camp, where the deer plain resting spot meets the forest, and you kind of look in. It is still it's super dark and it's super foggy. You have no visibility, but you can hear them getting a little bit closer, and it looks like they are kind of getting closer to where the event took place, the heist. But it's a little bit easier to hear now. They're like, yeah, they knocked us out. The bird almost killed me. And yeah, they're getting a little bit closer.
Not Mr. Burny Face.
I go
Oh, poor birdie face.
Go back to the camp, and just kind of like
Crap.
tell Thorn there's guards or something. They're showing someone where everything went down. But I think if we lay low, we might be able to.
Agreed.
Should we wake everyone up, or should we keep it quiet?
Wake up the bird. It'll probably become pretty loud.
Did you say if we wake up the bird, he'll become loud?
If we wake up the bird.
You
This
hear from the-
slander of my character, by the way. I'm as quiet as a church mouse, I'll have you know.
I'm just saying from my experience of birds. So
you hear Revick speak very quietly from the corner, who wasn't actually asleep, and just says, "Stay motionless. Wait.
What?
Let them rest."
Creepy Revick.
Funny, I was literally about to like come like
Yeah.
nudge you on the shoulder and be like, "Hey."
yeah, I look over to Revick and I just give him a silent nod of agreement.
Yeah. So I think again, like I would just kind of silent, ready in case somebody comes up here.
Okay.
Yeah. Shrine's kind of ready, just like held like with like the point like this way, I guess, just in case. Like I'm ouched low, just in case.
Okay.
Kind of.
Amaris, you are listening, hoping that they. I'm assuming you're hoping that they just go away. I don't know. What would be like the worst case scenario for Amaris?
I mean, I don't know. Worst case scenarios, they find us and we get in a fight. But
Well, you do hear, as you're thinking that, you hear off in the distance. Look, that's the tracks of our cart. Going off into the brush, you see the wheel carts. The wheel, there's the tire tracks. It goes right off into here. Uncovered.
What a fucking blabbermouth. Mate, you should have let me blow his head up. God.
Leland, you are dreaming of your home. It is a lovely, nice.
He's having such a nice dream, man. Have you ever seen pigeons when they're proper like orb mode?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you basically they're just like. That's what he looks like right now.
That's awesome.
And Amaris,
Yeah, love that.
you hear cracking of like sticks and brush, and you hear footsteps. You still cannot see anything. It's too thick and dark. But you hear them getting closer and kind of making their way towards your camp.
I look to Amara silently as if asking, like, should I go wake them up? Because I'm kind of I'm still have my trident up and ready, just in case.
I'm almost tempted to see if I can like draw them away from there. Like try to get them a distraction and then try to shake them. That might.
Just in case. Like,
Way to get rid of the tracks.
Yeah, I don't know if we would really have time to, but I can try. I guess if I can like, is there any way that I can try to like get rid of the tracks that like lead us here without them noticing?
So, yeah, you approach a little bit. Roll stealth check for me.
Okay.
Nikki.
Oh God!
Natural one.
Yikes.
That's 5.
Oh
man.
no!
Plus 5 stealth.
That's not great.
La 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 la.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wake them up.
Well,
Oh,
no,
boy.
Thorn, you don't know that's happening yet.
Oh yeah, I know.
You're hanging tight.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
getting that ready.
I've got some
Oh,
scuffed rolls
God.
today.
You approach. You look towards the sound, or you're like heading towards the sound, and you're like, okay. You kind of make a mental calculation to cover up some brash. Maybe the tracks will just stop dead somewhere, pointing in your direction, right? So, you get some brush to like try and cover it up, but it's like you guys hear like ferns being slapped and like some brush, and you hear the talking stop, Amaris, and the cracking and like the movement that you were hearing of all the footsteps walking stops immediately.
Pause champ.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Oh.
Pause champ. Yeah.
Mars, what would you like to
I'm
do?
with you.
Oh my god, this is so much pressure.
This is so tense right now for me right now. Like,
I
Down on me.
Two of them are so
stop
sneaky.
moving and just kind of like try to see if I can pinpoint like where the sound last was
Yeah,
and look for people in that area.
it's directly east of your position. It's
East?
back towards where the road was. Yeah, and yeah, you heard like maybe 3,
Okay.
4, 5 sets of footsteps. Could be more, but they all kind of combined together. But there's at least 3 or 4 footsteps.
I
And then
think
they all stop though.
since I've realized they probably heard me, I'm going to like kind of pretend that I'm talking to people, but like loud enough so that the people who are listening to me can hear, and be like, come on this way, they can't hear us if we go, or they won't be able to find us. And I'm gonna take off opposite direction of like where our camp is.
Okay.
And try to like make some noise.
okay.
That is quick thinking. I love it.
I love it. Love it.
Thorn,
Yeah.
you see Amaris
Mhm.
like dash off. You've lost sight of her, but she kind of like does that, and you see that she has a plan in motion, and she goes off and she vanishes into the fog.
I guess just in case. I don't know. Like I look to I'm sorry. I'm still terrible with names. Revick. I look to Revick with like a silent like look because I know he's still awake, likely. And I just like a silent look and a motion with my hand that's like as I point to Tera and Leland, and as if asking if I should wake them up.
And I just kind of lift my hand, like make a quiet noise, and just nod my head and see if we can try and wake them up quietly.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So, yep. I'm gonna walk over. Then I'm just gonna creep over as slowly and as quietly as I can for my big stature, and I'm gonna try and wake them both
So
up.
Thorn and Revick
silently.
roll stealth checks if you're trying to awake them quietly.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see.
Sugar.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Who's waking up who?
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, who are you waking up? Who's waking up who? I think
I was gonna go for
Thorn
you,
just-
Leland.
Yes.
Yeah, and I guess I'm waking up Tara then.
Let's go.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you kind of crunch over with your large statue, and you shake Tara awake.
Stature.
And yeah, Leland, you wake up and you see Revick before you. You see Revick like the finger to his mouth. And, I don't know, Tara, how do you wake up?
I mean, with a 6, is this like waking me up with a jolt, or
Yeah, it kind of
is
shakes
this,
you awake a little aggressively.
Oh no.
What is it?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you hear a shush. Thorn is shushing you, Tara, immediately. He has an urgency.
Are you shushed me? Who you said shushed? Oh, shush you!
Oh shit.
Amaris. So you guys, okay, you are all waking up.
Oh.
You were like,
Okay.
Leland and Tara are waking up. Amaris, you disappear to try and get, and you hear it. You hear say, over there. She's over there. Amaris is over there. And in the direction of where
What?
you're heading.
Wait, what?
And
How did they?
Amaris, you are running and trying to get the direction, and you see kind of like so dark and so foggy, the visibility's so low, but you kind of round around a tree, and you see a figure standing very tall, probably like 15 foot tall, and you see these long green like stubby legs that's dragging along the forest floor, and you see a torso kind of floating up high and long lanky arms with claws and a face. It's a turtle face with like a massive eldritch blast burn in the middle of his face, and it's looking down at you with this massive like mouth open smile, and like these teeth elongate and stretch down to the middle of its torso, like a 10-foot long narrow mouth. And you hear a voice emitting from the mouth. She thinks that she can run away from all of her problems, the little survivor. As if this would work. And it's floating, dragging its feet along the ground, and like staring ahead of itself, and it's floating towards you, Amaris. And like it's not moving its torso or arms, though. It's just approaching you. What would you like to do?
I think for a second she freezes, but when she like snaps back to her senses, she's gonna run back to camp and be like, guys, we gotta go now.
I'm just silent, just like,
No, now, no, out.
Amaris, words,
Okay.
say your words.
what's going on? Calm.
That is not a fucking turtle.
What is that?
What do you?
Questions later. Let's go. Please.
Okay.
Please.
Get the horse.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Come on,
Let's
get
go.
the horse.
Move.
Yeah.
I'm just
Fucking
gonna.
know where we are. Oh my god.
The horse is hooked
I'm
on,
just gonna. Yeah.
and it's so hard to see because this fog and mist has like enveloped your whole entire camp, but you can kind of see that there's a low glow from the camp light, and you guys like pack up all your things, put it on the cart, and you hear laughs emerging from out of like the campground sphere. Like
That's
fucking
terrifying.
What? Man.
And you hear voices.
I love this, but
And
wow.
each of you hear distinct voices like, oh, she thinks she can find her sister. Oh, he thinks he can save hers. Oh, he betrayed his own group and expects to stick around here. And the monster within, will that be unleashed? And you all kind of hear these voices just like ringing in the back of your skull. And in the distance, the firelight kind of glows, and you see like 3, 4, 5 of those figures that I described to Amaris. These long black torso with like these green limbs dragging along the ground, and just like claws, just all staring ahead at you all, like past you, like 20 foot tall, 15 foot tall, and they're all just converging upon you and floating all from like an eastward direction, coming towards your camp. And you guys have never seen anything like this. It is unsettling and otherworldly.
Just run.
Yeah, fuck
this
the
thing.
cart. Run.
Get this thing.
Cart.
Get this damn
Fuck the
thing.
fucking cart.
Get us out of here. We at least have some gold on us. I say as I just hold I have the necklace like around my neck pretty much to hold it.
Okay.
So let's just get going.
Okay, you guys grab your normal gear, but you leave the cart behind and you start running. How are you all trying to run and sprint and escape from this?
Hmm.
And Amaris,
think
what
I
are
would
you
be
doing with the
trying to
horse?
Well,
Hmm.
shit.
The horse
Leave
We
is
only
the
have
tunneled.
one
horse.
horse. We only have one horse, and it's not like I could ride it and not leave you guys behind. So I guess I would probably just leave it there.
Okay. Yeah.
Let it. It'll slow them down. So let's just get going.
Well, okay. I did say like before they all started closing in that I was untying it. So maybe
Yeah.
it's untied.
Yeah, it's
and I just
untied. It is untied. Yes.
Mm.
It is
let
untied.
it do its own thing.
Okay.
whatever.
Okay, you
Or
slap
does
it on
go
the
on its
hind,
own?
and it just bolts. It has been so terrified, and it's even more terrified now. And you just hear it go, and it claps. It just gallops past all of you. Okay, so we'll go. Leland, what are you doing to run and escape away?
Leland Leland grabs onto Tera and says, "Move, Goliath, move,
Okay. So yeah, you hold on to Tera. Tera, what are you doing?
Okay, so I will dash, so I will have 70 movement speed.
Okay.
And
Yes!
I will just like put my fists up over my head
Yeah.
and basically just run straight forward.
Okay.
Not looking, but just kind of like, you know, as if to say, if I'm gonna
Okay.
bump into it, at least my fists are there.
Okay. Roll an athletics check with advantage because Leland's like baby Yodaing you and can direct the way to go.
22.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's
Right.
Ratatouille.
Yeah. You.
Like, I'm pulling on your hair. It's like,
Yeah, it's like Ratatouille. you are
That's
sprinting.
fantastic.
You put your arms ahead, and your arms are like getting scratched with like twigs and bramble. And you Tera, kind of see on the periphery, and Leland too. The horse like gallop past you, but Tera is picking up speed, and she starts outrunning the horse.
Very Leland, horsey.
They're neck and neck. Like Tera is just booking it, and they're like neck and neck. Okay, that'll take us to Revick. What would you like to do?
Oh yeah, I'm just following behind
Okay.
her. I see Tera
She's
take,
dashing.
and I just follow her lead and just like shit.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you start dashing, and you see like one of the faces, like just push outward and like elongate and like stretch towards you, Revick. But you just immediately start dashing away and don't pay it any mind. But it was like trying to get your attention to look at it. That takes us to, we'll do Thorn and then Amaris. So Thorn,
Alright.
what are you doing to?
Yeah, I'm following them right now. I'm just dashing away. I'm dashing as
Okay,
well.
so
just
you are running and dashing.
fuck no,
Amaris.
fuck this. Fuck that. No, fuck that.
Amaris, what would you like to do?
I think Amaris would be trying to like get out as fast as possible, but also like be kind of strategic about it. So she's like trying to find like the best route as she's running.
Yes. Okay, yeah, roll survival or perception as well. Up to you to find an easy trek to move through as a ranger.
Ooh.
19? Yeah, you are, through your nimbleness and like dashing through, you are keeping up with the rest of the party. Okay.
Good.
Perfect.
Mm.
You guys hear like the laughs and like just the noises, like they get their freedom back. Oh, no one knows. This will be interesting. And they just start converging, and you guys have goosebumps and like just chills down your spine as you just recognize the cold air again in the fog, and you guys are sprinting and sprinting and sprinting, and the horse just goes off, and you hear a screech from the horse and a loud neigh of like pain.
Oh god, there it is.
And you hear like and like massive flesh being ripped apart, and just screams from the horse, and it kind of goes off in the distance. And
That poor horse.
turn back and look. You see the figures continue to converge and just like zooming in towards you guys. And the fog thickens up, and you guys are running, and you are so out of breath. And it feels like you're running for almost an hour, just full adrenaline. And you guys notice that the fog lightens up a little bit ahead, and you continue sprinting, and all of you crash and trip over each other as like your momentum suddenly stops, and you crash into this water. And it's like about 15-foot radius, like with the stone edge, like stones around the edge, and you guys like crash into like this pool of water, like, and all of you guys are like, and you guys are soaked, and you guys crash to about, I can actually do this, copy, let me see if this works across the page. Yes, it does. Say, You guys are moved, and you crash into this pool of water, and you see like the mist and the fog behind you all, and you hear the laughs and like just the hoarse noise and the whispers and the sentences kind of fade away off in the distance. And it is very dark. It's nighttime. Seems to be like early night. And you see, as you guys kind of stand up, adrenaline starting to fade off, and you're wet and cold and soaked to the bone. You see a woman standing off near this tree trunk. Like she's collecting clothes from a hanger, like a laundry line.
Like
and
a
she has like
clothesline,
a basket of apples resting at her feet. And she's wearing this long little gown, and she's looking out at you all. And she has like this vibrant red hair, and she is extremely pregnant, extremely pregnant human woman. And she looks at you all and she says, "Why, where did you all come from? What the heck? What just happened?"
She's taking her washing in the middle of the night.
You know, and that's where we will end the session there.
The stress.
That was tense right there. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I was expecting the eldritch horror to interrupt my beauty sleep. That was horrid.
Yeah, no. Did not expect that. No.
This feels like D&D. Yeah, this sounds great. Oh dear God.
Classic shenanigans.
Oh
no,
my
it's
God.
a horrible abbreviation of all of my worst nightmares chasing me down.
Yeah, it's all my feet. It's everything is like that, man.
Fucking hell, man.
You
God.
survived session 1. Well done. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yay.
Let's go.
Okay. So yeah, thank you to the cast. We have Marbles playing Revick the Gunslinger, Scotty playing Tera, the Knuckle Brawler homebrew class, and not only that, she also designed the overlays for the show and the poster. Thank you so much, Scotty, for being a designer. And she will be streaming tomorrow. Skwobs, how you doing? How was the session with with your boy SkyWyvern?
I love Roll20 now.
Good,
Sponsor me,
okay.
please. Better than D&D Beyond.
Perfect.
We brought him in.
You
Let's
brought
go.
me over. You brought me over. I love this session. This was great. Like, it was such a lovely balance of combat and RP moments, and I feel like this is the perfect group to do it with. So yeah, I had a great time.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And when will you be live next, Skwobsy?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Perfect.
Tomorrow.
Perfect. What are you gonna be doing?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I have no idea what I'm going to be doing though. I make it up as I go along.
Real. We'll be doing Dead by Daylight.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, okay, so Boogie will shout out the rest of the cast members here as well. The rest of the cast members,
Thank you, Boogie.
Sieg, nope, Plumsy, and Marbles. What are you guys doing the rest of the week?
Honestly, on my end, oh wait, was this for Marbles? Sorry.
Oh no, it's for you. Yeah, go ahead, Sieg.
Okay. I was thinking I might stream tomorrow, but I'm not too sure yet right now.
Okay, Marbles.
I'll be streaming on Wednesday and Thursday next week. Should be, as long as I'm not too tired from work. I'll be returning to Dredge, and if not, I'll start doing Star Trekker, because that was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah,
and a good time doing that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
And Plum, anything for you?
Maybe I was tempted to start streaming sometime tonight, if not
okay.
tomorrow. So maybe I'll be on here.
Nice.
What I'll be doing, I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you to the players.
I might not. Who knows?
We will be live again the same time we started, about 4 hours ago from this point, on the 25th. That's the next scheduled session. We might have a guest. Who knows?
Excelente.
Love that.
But until then, any words that you guys want to say to part away with the chat before I close out, and we'll raid out, and I'll say goodbye to everybody. But
Thank you, Sky.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Sky.
Thank you so much. I'm
Proud of
happy
you.
with this group. Love
Yeah.
this.
Proud of you for starting your
That's
own
awesome.
your own full
Same.
campaign
Very
as
proud
well.
of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
sick.
I appreciate that. And say hello, Sarah. Thank you for the follow. And Butta 2K as well. Okay, so goodbye. I will see you guys in 2 weeks, and I'll put some messages and feel free to debrief or whatever in the general chat. Players, if you want
Hell
to just
yeah.
type a few sentences or whatever how you thought today went, yada yada. And okay, yeah. So I'm gonna definitely hang up, but I'll be talking with you guys soon. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alright,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye bye.
So that was the end, you guys. Whoops. Let's go back to just chatting. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So yeah, that was session 1, you guys. We did it. Hello, hey, hello, Sarah. Hello. That was phenomenal. I'm glad you enjoyed Crackle Nuggets. Good. Anybody that stopped in here with Skwobs crew or whoever stopped by and lurked or watched any portion of the show, hope you enjoyed. I've been a DM of over 10 years. No, yeah, about 10 years. And I'm going to do a campaign with the rest of the party that you saw there for the foreseeable future as they dive into the world of horror in the Adventures of Ravenloft, the Terrors of Ravenloft. Brilliant as always, Sky. You're brilliant. But yeah, thank you, Boogie, for welcoming and say hello, Sarah. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Do you guys have any questions? Careful, Sky likes to go for the TPK every session. They nailed it today. I did not think how it ended up is how it ended up. But we promise nothing bad happens here. I know. Yeah, I think today they got a lot of laughs in, and a lot of success tonight. You know, their luck was pretty good for the heist, and I think it's gonna change pretty quick. It's gonna change pretty quick. So yeah, give them a little scare, a little spooky, scary moment.